Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Witches and Spellcraft one shot called A Positively Magical Day. I am here with my lovely and beautiful players, our lovely witches. So, if everyone can introduce themselves and who they are playing today, then we'll get started. Let's start with Anniek.
Oh, hello. My name is Anniek. You can find me on Twitter at Anniekster. And today I am playing Illaun, a witch who is usually seen in the company of numerous rodents, uh, pottering around crafting things that have no business existing.
Seth.
Hi, I'm Seth. You can find me on Twitter at KillXJill. You can find me on Twitch at that exact same channel. And I will be playing Poppy, who does not sound like this, but give me a couple of minutes to wake up and get into character.
Jay.
My name is Jay, and I am playing Cal, who is a young, aspiring witch who has not had a lot of background and is foraying into new territory.
And Mango.
Hi, I'm Mingo, at Slow2Say Ranked Twitter, and I'll be playing Lily, who is your good luck charm.
All right, and I am Mare. You can find me on Twitter at Archmage of Dice, and I am your head witch, aka the game master of today's session. I would just first also say before we get started that we are playing a system today called Witches and Spellcraft by Margaret Crone. I have just put a link in the chat for any, if you are interested in the game or anything. It's basically a cute little system where you play as witches, and it's very highly collaborative, and we all work together to be very cute and wholesome. The system works on a 2d8 system, and that's really it. So, we start off our game at Monarch Academy, of which you are all students. It is a breathtaking and ancient mechanical school, but very poorly run, unfortunately. The current classroom you are all in is your pottery class, taught by Professor Asher Windelar. He is a tall, dark-skinned man with wings on his back, and he also has feathers sprouting out through his entire hair. And y'all are just finishing up your class. Your hands are clean from the clay from your pottery wheels. And he lets you all know that he will see you next week for your next class. And with that, the bell rings and he leaves, releasing you all for the afternoon. Would you like to introduce and describe your characters and what you are all doing for the afternoon? The floor is yours. Who would like to go first? I can choose. Let's go reverse direction.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
I was going to say reverse direction.
If it's that quiet, I'll go. Illaun is, we're all teenagers, I assume. No one got held back that long. Illaun's pretty tall, kind of disheveled looking, like she considered her outfit, but somewhere during the day things got very messed up and never got fixed. Pastel colored hair, sort of like mine. Clothes there's just so many pockets with stuff in them. And a lot of them are moving. She carries around a very large spellbook with bits of paper sticking out on all the sides. Very much reminiscent of what my lab journal used to look like when I worked in a laboratory, because I always had to glue shit in at the end of the week because I forgot. Are we allowed in the classrooms when they're not in class?
Yeah.
Because I think there's probably some kind of workshop space that Illaun likes to hang out in and make stuff.
As I said, the school is poorly run. They're not gonna stop you.
There's an allowed in. I'm in a workshop. Whether or not I'm allowed is kind of secondary anyway. So yeah, I probably wrote some notes last time something went horribly wrong, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. Currently on the docket, mechanical rodents. I'm trying for a clockwork capybara.
I approve. Popcorn it. Anniek.
Oof. Let's go to Cal.
Hi. So Cal is actually pretty athletic, strong, tall as well. We had to use adjectives, and he has spectacular hair, amber eyes, but very, actually, he got into this school because his fairly traditional family, the whole witches thing and magic is not up their alley. My dad's a janitor, so it was, but pottery though, that's hands-on, and it's something that that he could get behind, and because I really want to explore changing things. Pottery's fine, it's going into a beautiful shape, but it's how can I actually do things, change things. There's transmutation here, which is my favorite class, but I spend most of my time in the library because I have a couple of sisters, and it's a busy household. It's always crazy, and it's a really tiny place. And here, great big open quiet spaces, books I can read. So you usually find me here in the library. A pretty quiet guy generally. I hate phys ed class, and from what I understand, it's often canceled, and if it isn't, I'm not there. And I'm also not much of a performer. I have this traditional background and quiet personality, so I don't really like getting up in front and being the lead, but sometimes it has to happen. And yeah, I'm headed off to the library, which is probably where you'll find me after the pottery class is done and I clean up a bit.
Popcorn. Mango.
Lily.
Well, I am very physically lithe, like svelte, and very well dressed. I have long, wavy turquoise hair and seafoam eyes. I kind of bright-eyed a lot. I'm kind of like exploring the school in my free time. Usually, I'm trying to find some other corner of the school that's kind of run down, decrepit, and not quite taken care of. And I like to kind of explore to see what kind of plants have overgrown some of the older gears and other mechanical whirls of the school. So in my free time, you'll probably find me just kind of exploring, maybe climbing up places I shouldn't be, but I mean, no one's going to tell me otherwise, so it's probably okay.
And Poppy.
Okay, my name is Poppy. I really like desserts, so most of the time after class or whatever, you can find me in the cafeteria trying to sneak extra slices of cake because they're so delicious. If they catch me, which doesn't happen all that often, then normally I am out making new friends. I have a whole lot of freckles and they're all sparkly. I fidget a lot because I'm just always bored. I have lavender hair and hazel eyes. My cat just knocked something over. My spell book is so glittery and so cute. And all I ever want to do is just run around and play with plants and people and eat really, really sweet things. Please don't eat my cereal again.
Finn is best cat. Hello, baby. As y'all are beginning to head out the classroom to either to your workshop, to the cafeteria, to sneak cake, or to the library, you are walking down these hallways which have pipes that are all somehow, they always seem to be leaking steam as the mechanics from beneath the school pump hot water and provide electricity to all the classrooms and such like that. Every once in a while, you'll see a large cog sticking out of the wall and ceiling, slowly ticking and turning. That's normal. What's not normal is the large, loud yowl you hear from the outside grounds to your left as you are walking down the hallway.
Oh my
I see
god!
there's a window.
Should we be worried about this?
There is a window.
I don't know what that is. What was that?
I run to the window to take a peek out.
I'll follow, but more carefully.
What y'all see?
I'll skip over there.
What y'all see as you look out the window is first your transmutation professor, Professor Webb. He is a crotchety older man with a long white beard. Um, he is currently trying to wrangle in the school mouser cat named Mama. She is a black and white tuxedo who recently had kittens, and but she looks a little different. She's very large, as in her face is above the trees, and a couple other of the teachers, the lesser known, adjuncts, are running over to try and help Professor Webb as she is looking around and yowling and making sad, angry noises that I'm not going to attempt to replicate.
You would have said all the stream cats.
Yes, thank you, Seth.
First thing first, I'm gonna check all my pockets, make sure I have the number of rodents I expect to have, and not that I'm missing any of them.
Yes.
Do I have all rats, all hamsters, all gerbils, everything, all accounted for?
All
Are they good?
accounted
Are my
for.
babies okay?
Your babies are okay.
Okay, now I can focus on the cat.
She is very large, but she's trying to like go off and run somewhere, but Professor Webb is trying to like calm her down. He's only partially succeeding.
Was she
What the
always
hell?
that big?
No, Poppy, no.
Really?
Don't you think you would have noticed if she was always that big?
I don't know.
I mean, fair point.
Here we have big rats here that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
No.
Ride them off
And
into
if we
battle.
haven't seen them, it's a very good mouser.
I kind of just want to go there and see what made the cat so big, because maybe they have a point. Maybe they can make my rats that big. Shortest way outside. Am I going through the window?
Are you going through the window?
Can I go through the window without serious bodily harm?
I would say
I'll take moderate bodily harm.
I would say the pottery classroom is on the first floor.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You
I'll
can-
hold down.
It's like a couple feet.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
What are they
Right.
doing? I'm gonna go
Going to the cat.
I'm
There's a
gonna
big
find
cat. I'm interested. Come
I'm
on.
gonna find a door and.
Poppy, you are the boringest. I don't know
I
how you do
am
it.
not. No.
You are. Prove it.
No.
I'm probably the
Fine.
boringest. I'm already at the door. Is
Okay,
it get
fine.
You're not the boringest.
I literally get to the door, and when I hear Illaun call me boring, I'm going to protest, and then I'm going to run all the way back from the door to the window and climb out of the window with Illaun.
Perfect.
I go out the door
Boring.
and come around and meet them on the other side.
Lily, how are you leaving?
I was already out the window by the time these guys finished arguing over who was more boring. Like, oh, okay, yeah, boring, sure. Let's see the giant cat.
Everyone except Cal jumps out the window.
Hey, sometimes the shortest way is the best way.
Can I roll to see?
I'll
if
wait
I
for
trip?
Cal though.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You may roll to see if you can
Yes.
all accurately jump out the window, but
I feel like I
specifically
trip, but I
Poppy.
just want to make it canon.
But now you make me roll. What if I trip? I don't
No.
want it to be canon. It's
No.
fine. I'm rolling.
Okay,
It's
sure.
2d8, right?
2d8.
Obsidian dice is stuck behind my d20.
I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Oh, you completely succeed.
I'm surprised that I do so, and I'm like, oh wow.
I rolled a 7 and a 1.
Yeah, so, Illaun, you fail. In your excitement, and the wriggling of all of the rodents in your pockets, because you don't want to crush them, you end
I
up.
really don't. There's so many of them.
You end up falling on your hands and knees, so you don't crush them.
Fair.
Onto the ground. But Poppy, you do great.
How well did Lily do?
I got a total of 6.
Yeah, Cal, do you want to tell me how Lily fails when climbing out this window?
Oh, how Lily fails. So Lily, because she's the last one out, she launches herself out the window, thinking that that Illaun is going to land well, and ends up realizing that that she sort of stops short and ends up tripping as Illaun lands, 4 point, all knees and hands on. Lily, ends up tripping over her and going ass over tea kettle.
Beautiful.
Stick my hands up at the end to say, I meant to do that.
One of the
Polite golf clapping.
one of the adjunct professors, Professor Vina, she walks up to your group of 4. Are you all okay?
I'm fine.
Perfect.
Um,
Yep, everyone's cool.
Was she always that big?
no,
Oh, God.
no. One of the older students in the transmutation class thought it would be a wonderful idea to hand in their project by making Mama and all her kittens large.
Are the kittens big too?
We think so,
Are
but
they?
we can't find them.
They're not that big then.
Well,
Well,
They
they're not
made
that
them
close.
small.
we saw
Even
them,
smaller.
but we don't know where they went. They ran off. You know how kittens are. We're trying to wrangle in Mama. Maybe you 4 can try and find the kittens for us and make sure that they're okay. Maybe try and wrangle them up into like an area so they don't get lost.
How many kittens were there?
You would know there's 5.
5. Okay.
Mama had 5 kittens.
I have a question.
Yes, Poppy?
Everything seems to be a question.
If we find, you know what? I don't like your tone. You're mean.
That sounds like a question. Cal has a point.
You're mean. I have a
That was a
question.
statement. Well done.
Yes, Poppy?
Let's be nice.
If we find them, can we name them?
Well, they've already been named.
Can
We
we
find them.
rename
Can we keep one?
Well, they're kind of like the school pets, but sometimes they do like
I'm
to
part of the
choose-
school.
Sometimes they do choose their own witches and be their familiar, so maybe.
I'm gonna keep one.
I am not going to say no, because cats have a mind of their own.
Do we get
That's
extra
what we
credit?
We can talk about it. I'm not one of your professors. You're not in any of my classes.
Can
Sure.
we be?
Maybe next year.
I need the boost in my GPA.
Like I said, maybe next year if you're in one of my classes.
Okay.
Where were the kittens last seen?
Well, I definitely saw one. I definitely saw one of them running outside. I think the rest are inside, and I'm pretty sure one of them ran to the basement where all the engines and mechanics are for the school.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
No worries.
I don't
Got
expect
this.
them to hurt anything because they're very large. I don't expect them to hurt themselves, but I do expect them to accidentally break things because of their gangly size now.
Everything's broken down there anyway.
Well, more broken than normal. I'm
You should
not
go
Okay,
there
let's-
first to make sure that cat doesn't get hurt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Wisp.
What does Wisp do?
Wisp conjures a small ball of light that guides the user toward their current goal, then vanishes after a few minutes. It is as non-specific as it sounds. For instance, if the user is procrastinating on a task and trying to search for something, the Wisp will always guide them to the primary task.
Sure. You will roll your 2d8. Let me look at your character sheet to see if you have anything that applies. I don't, unless you can argue anything, I don't think that any of your adjectives apply. So roll your 2d8.
No.
While Poppy is rolling, can I cast Summon Monster 1?
You may.
Wonderful. I call nearby small animals to my aid, including, but not limited to, the creatures in my pockets. I'm still hoping to get a capybara one day. I want to send, we need to go to the basement first. I want to send the small creatures out to start looking for clues about the other kittens.
Sure.
You're sending rodents to look for cats?
It's foolproof. The cats will be lured towards the rodents. They're mousers.
That makes sense, actually.
It's bait and search.
Poppy, what'd you roll?
Got a 5 and a 6.
That's an 11. That is a partial success. What color is your little wisp?
It's looking for kitties that are tuxedos, so I want it to be black on the outside and then like a little white core.
The wisp that you summon sprouts up in front of you and begins to run and fly around the school. You know that there is a large field off in that direction along, and as well as like a farm and some stables with horses and stuff. Illaun, what'd you roll?
I didn't roll yet because you still were going to tell me if there was something on my sheet that applies.
Oh, beautiful. Do you think anything that applies? Well, I will get to your spot.
I like rodents.
You do like rodents. You can have a +1 to that.
Defining characteristics.
I would also say this is a creative task, so you can also add another one.
Perfect. Well, I rolled a 6 and a 7 for
12,
13.
13, 14, 15.
14. 15. Yep.
15? I can't do math. That is a success. Describe it.
Well, the summon monster one looks like someone who read a D&D book but has no idea about actual magic yet, because why change a winning team? So there's like the pentagram, the summoning circle. I call small animals to me, so most of them already lived in my pockets. But I'm sure there's other vermin around. Also, it doesn't necessarily specify rodents, so there's probably some bees, maybe 1 or 2 mosquitoes. I want it to be like that scene in the live-action movie of Cinderella where she sings to the gross pigeons and the rats clean her bathtub, and then send them all out to do my bidding.
They scarper.
Beautiful. Basic task is find stuff about the kittens, and come back to tell me.
All right. Cal and Lily, are you doing anything as Poppy and Illaun are casting their spells?
I'll probably watch and see how they do their magic. I'm probably more interested in the shimmering wispy light than the pile of rats that are pouring out of your coat pockets.
And gerbils and hamsters. There's a variety.
Isn't it pretty?
Of course. Yes, I'm enjoying the beautiful wisp over the potpourri of rodents.
Cal?
I'm curiously watching to see if they go the same direction or if we end up having things move off in different directions and have a decision to make.
The rats need to go look and then they'll return later. But they're gonna basically come back and whisper in Illaun's ear for answers.
It's specified mine were looking for the kittens that weren't in the basement.
Okay.
Because we already know about that one, technically.
The
Maybe.
wispy light is off towards the fields and like the stables and stuff, if you all would like to follow that one. That seems like it is the most direct and closest, according to Poppy's spell.
All
I
right.
hope I didn't forget anything over there.
Are you following your wisp?
Hang on. We have,
Slowly.
there's one, they're heading towards fields, one wisp heading towards the stables.
Well,
We've heard
it's-
there's a kitten in the basement destroying everything.
Well, your rats are going out, your rodents are going to look, and then I assumed it was one wisp leading to the closest one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not multiple wisps, it's one wisp. Go ahead.
Should we be worried about the one in the basement the most, considering everything's already half broken?
I don't know.
I'm kind of asking Lily because she said something about it earlier.
Yeah, I'd like to go see if that one's okay. I mean, I'm sure most of the grounds aren't that decrepit, but if there's stuff in the basement that is required for the school to run, I'd rather things keep running than to grind to a halt. So I'd like to check on that kitty first.
It's
Okay.
gonna break down anyway. I don't see the point.
Well, if the boilers break down, the cat might get burned on the steam and stuff.
Oh no!
We don't have any hot water.
And follow them.
You have electricity.
All right, sounds like you're going inside to go check out basically the engine mechanic boiler room.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to get there. It wouldn't surprise me if any of y'all have snuck down there at some point. Maybe allow.
No comment. You can't prove it.
They can't. As you continue to make your way through the school, you need to take the stairs down to the basement. You do hear you have to pass the kitchen on your way down there, and you hear yells from inside the kitchen. A lot of stuff being knocked over. You also, just in general, as you're walking the school hallways, you see tufts of fur everywhere. You see, like the little shredded claws that when they scratch, they just kind of like shed naturally. Those are also, you see those as well. Yeah.
When we're
I'm
near the
going
kitchen,
to-
I just want to double check Poppy is next to us.
No, I'm already in.
Yeah, I was afraid.
Because I know that today's dessert. I know today's
Yeah.
dessert, and I don't want it to be ruined.
What's today's dessert?
Today's dessert is pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh my god, that sounds
I can't
really
miss
good.
that. So I'm already in the kitchen.
That actually really sounds really good.
So I was turn to Lily and go, I have a feeling we're doing the kitchen first.
Oh, if it's the closest, that's fine.
Right.
The
I
kitchen.
feel like the staff probably know Poppy, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but she's going to act like it's a good thing.
I just
come and be
picture
like, hi
there's
guys, what's up?
I just picture there's this picture of Poppy like next to the kitchen door to warn staff about you when they're new.
I don't know about it.
It's
It might
like
it
that
could
one.
be any size, and I just ignore it.
It's like that little whiteboard thing. Like, this cat has already been fed. Do not believe
Yes,
otherwise.
exactly
But instead,
like
it's a picture
that.
of Poppy.
Yeah.
You have to you also have to go through like the dining area, like the dining room, to get to the kitchen. So you have to go through the door in, door out. But once you're in the kitchen, you see this couple of the staff and chefs kind of like holding spatulas and wooden spoons at one of Mama's kittens, which is not as big as Mama, whose head was above the trees, but more so probably like a little larger than Draft Horse size. You see
Tiny kitten.
you see a buff orange tabby, which everyone calls Finn, and they are stuffing their face where they probably shouldn't.
Is this cat eating all the cereal?
It is eating all the cereal at the moment.
Art imitates life, you guys.
Like one of the staff named Nell is like kind of like got her hands in Finn's fur trying to pull him away from the cereal, and it's not working.
I'm still stuck on the spatulas. What are the spatulas gonna do against a draft horse sized cat?
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
I feel like I'm going to look at the kitten, and then I'm going to look at the staff, and then I'm just gonna be like, guys, what's happening?
Not now, Poppy.
Is the dessert okay?
It hasn't been made yet.
We have to get rid of this cat.
I thought this is your spirit animal. This is clearly your familiar, Poppy.
Lily and Cal, what are your reactions to this?
I'm sort of calculating the size of this cat and the size of the door that we just went through and trying to figure out how we could possibly coerce it or encourage it.
Cats can fit where you least
That's
expect them.
Where they
Cats
want
are
to
a
fit.
liquid.
Yeah.
They're not going to go through the little cat door that you're trying to coax them through, though.
They're gonna go through the small little like thing smaller than the cat door. Um,
I'm like looking around the room at the mess that the cat's making. I'm just kind of like, I hope they don't ask us to help clean up when we fix the cat issue.
Finn's tail knocks some pots off the wall, and they clatter to the ground.
So I think I would like to. Cal is gonna try a spell at this
Ooh.
point. Cal has a little spell called Glimmer,
Mm-hmm.
and Glimmer bamps me and any people or objects I'm touching in a glowy puff of glitter from one place to another.
Oh.
So we might be able to make it out to the lawn.
Ooh.
I would also like to cast my spell on Cal. I'm going to cast Lend Luck to give him a lucky circumstance.
Okay.
Basically, some fortunate event will happen. Maybe the cat is drawn to the glimmer or something like that. I'll be casting that on Cal to help him out.
So, Lily, you can cast your spell first. Let's see if any of your stats will apply. I would say you're being charitable by giving some of your luck to Cal. So you can get a +1.
Cool. So that'll be a modified 12.
Yes. Your magic, you kind of feel a little bit of your little 4-leaf clover on your headband float over to Cal and kind of like fastens itself to your whatever you're wearing, like a shirt or something. You will have an additional +1 to your roll.
Okay. Well, I am going to make my way, and I'll tell everyone this is touch. So I'm going to touch. If you guys want to come in for a hug or maybe meet us on the lawn, might be safer if you don't. So, all right, and I touch Finn's tail, and
It turns around. He turns around to look at you.
all right, and to cast it, in terms of advantages, so I'm empathetic, and I'm feeling that as much as this cat is enjoying the cereal, it probably wants its mama. So I'd say that might be a +1. And I'm intuitive, and I just think that the cat would be better outside and really misses mama. So
Sure. I will say you get those +2s, but an additional +1 from Lily.
all right, so +3.
I think as soon as I realize there's glitter involved, I'm distracted and I'm going over
So
to be part
15.
of this.
15 with my advantages.
Describe what happens.
It's successful, I take it. That's a good.
That is a
ish roll.
success, and you get to
All
describe
right.
your action.
Who was touching me? I know I was touching Finn, Lily, Seth. All right. I mean Poppy. So basically, I just close my eyes and I think of the front lawn and where Mama was, and I guess Illaun, you weren't touching me. So what you see is just a poof of glitter, a little bit of light, and suddenly everyone's just looking at air. And where we were standing, just outside where you landed on your hands and knees, Illaun, we just bamf right back in there, a little bit of glitter, and now Finn is, instead of munching on cereal, looks up and is facing directly towards Mama. Poppy and Lily are right beside me. Whew.
You're all covered in glitter.
That's never coming out. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah!
That is exactly why I wasn't touching you.
There's a cloud, and the kitchen is also full of glitter.
No.
I'm so
Stepping back.
pretty.
You.
Yeah, the kitchen
Do not
is
want.
full of glitter. Finn looks up at Mom. Mom looks down at Finn, and she immediately kind of like puts one paw on him and lays on top of him.
You're staying here.
And begins grooming Finn.
Oh my
Trying to get the glitter
god.
out.
Aww.
Oh yeah, so much glitter. I have a feeling even with Mama's help, it's not going to come out anytime soon.
I think I'm gonna go over to where Finn is like pinned down. I know that he was eating something, or cereal, of course. And if there's like a little, like a plant for him to gnaw on in front of him, I want to use sprouts on it, so he has like a little something to chew, and maybe he'll not try to get out. Sprouts is another spell I have, which causes a plant nearby to accelerate its growth. To onlookers, it appears to be maturing as if watched through a time lapse. It does not work on anything larger than a medium-sized shrub. It also causes the plant to perish more quickly, since it would have never been able to create enough nutrients naturally to catch up with that rate of growth. But I just want to make like a little patch of grass like bigger.
All right, perfect.
For him.
I will definitely say there is at least grass there and maybe like a small bush like near the school. And of course there's the trees nearby and smaller shrubs around there.
I got a whole lot of nothing to add to that, so whatever. Raw dog it. That is a 10.
It is a partial success, and the shrub grass that you're able to instill your magic into begins to grow, but does not grow as much as you would like to. So it's kind of like, instead of being at like waist height, it's like at knee height for Finn to start gnawing on. But he's kind of a little distracted by Mom, and he's trying to wriggle away from the bath that he is currently getting.
Look, you have a snack here. Pat, 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 pat.
Finn looks at you.
Pat, pat, pat. I want to give him scritches on his sweet little forehead.
Licks your face.
Oh my god! Finn!
Professor Webb looks at you. Gives you a grumpy nod.
Oh my god. Did he just nod?
Thanks.
I think he nodded in approval.
Oh my god!
Nice work.
You gonna look for the rest of them?
Did you
Back
just
to the basement.
Yeah, let's go back to the basement.
Did you approve
Let's
of
avoid
something
the,
that I did?
Cafeteria.
Don't be ridiculous, of course not.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Lily.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep an eye on the kittens. Maybe try and figure out how to get them back to normal.
Oh my god, tell Finn I love him!
He's right here, you can tell him yourself.
Finn, I love you! And I want to twirl
Thanks
so
for
that
getting them back out, Cal.
I want
Yeah.
to twirl close to Professor Webb as I do that, and just like accidentally, but I know I'm doing it. Seth know I'm doing it. Poppy does it, and just like glitter on him as I go.
Ugh. Go. He pushes you a little bit. Go.
He's got glitter on his hand now.
He's got.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot of glitter.
I'm gonna skip after Lily.
I guess in the school, we left Illaun in the. We left Illaun alone. Okay. We left
Illaun.
alone in the kitchen.
What were
Give
you
her
doing?
a call because we were gonna head to the basement.
Illaun, what were you doing while they left you?
There was a fair amount of swearing about the amount of glitter on me.
Yeah, you were still in the vicinity and definitely got some glitter on you.
Love it. Love it.
Achoo! One of your mice sneezes.
No! Oh, crap. Okay, is there a sink?
Yes.
I will start by, like, sheep dipping the glitter off my vermin, and then I'll head to the basement. Like, I'll fill the sink with some soapy water, and then make, like, a little tread in and a little tread out, and just run them all through, and then we can get going.
Beautiful. I'm pretty sure all your rodents are well trained enough to follow directions.
They are. I've used clicker training with great success on them.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. As you begin to make your way back down to the in the original direction you were heading, to the basement, Poppy, Lily, Cal, and a little bit of Illaun. first of all, when you go back inside, you hear lots of squeaking and the pitter patter of tiny feet as some gerbils and hamsters and some mice begin to run past you and in the direction of the basement. Illaun,
Perfect.
you do hear your friends coming towards you from down the hall.
You mean the rats or us?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll all like converge at the basement. I'll just keep going.
It is easy enough if you want to follow the herd of rodents.
It
I
just
really
seems-
do. I'm just going like at least some of them are still clean.
Yes.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Because as soon as I see them coming, I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute! And I want to skip over to them and just like, again, I want to do like a little twirl near them and just like glitter.
Fine. I'll sheep dip those later.
Yep.
Poppy doesn't know that she's done this, but Seth does.
So much glitter. All the glitter. I'm here for this.
Why are they so
Yeah.
sparkly? Oh my god.
I'll put on the glitter eyeshadow during break. It's fine.
Illaun, how did you get glittery gerbils?
You know what, Poppy? It's a
What?
mystery. It's a true mystery of our time.
Oh, wow.
We should probably like write a research paper on it or something. Get some extra credit.
That's a
for your
good
GPA.
idea.
Yeah, I know you need to boost your GPA. Maybe write about mysterious glitter and how it gets everywhere.
Okay.
Lily's kind of like gesturing slightly to Cal, like,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
The deeper you go down under the school, the more humid it gets as you're getting closer to the boiler room, and it's warmer. The sound of machinery and clockwork is loud in your ears, but you also hear metal hitting metal, like a loud clanking sound, as you're going down.
I feel like that is concerning. I'm gonna walk a little faster.
Is that one of the normal bad noises?
No, I'm pretty sure that's a new bad noise.
Yeah, I didn't
And,
hear that the last time I was down here.
As I say, I'm not causing it this time, so it's probably.
Do you
Oh,
think
no.
there's a kitty down here?
There's one larger, you have like an actual like rat leading the way downstairs. Illaun looks back at you every once in a while, stopping, looks back, keeps going.
This game is making me miss my rats so much.
I know, right? Rats are
Oh.
great.
I want all of them again. Anywho, I'll follow the big fat rat.
When you head downstairs, it's kind of dim. There's large boiler, pipes everywhere, and more clockwork gears turning and turning. One of them is doing a loud click, click.
Does it look broken? Like more broken than normal?
Roll a check. I'll say since you have been down here, you have a +1.
Yay! Oh, kind of benevolent DM.
And you like to craft things, so
I love crafting things.
you can get another +1.
I mean, honestly, I'm probably part of the reason some of these things are broken because no one ever tells me no when I come here to scavenge shit for my clockwork capybaras and stuff. But, you know, the school is incredibly poorly run, so there's never any consequences.
One day the light switch stopped working in one of the classrooms, and everyone's like, "Why did that happen?" And you're like looking at your shiny new gear you found downstairs.
Yeah, basically, you see me come running in with some clockwork monstrosity going, it works, it works! Anywho, I rolled a 7 and a 4, with a +2.
Which is 13.
13.
That's a success. What happens?
Well, does it look more broken than normal, and was it me this time?
Yes, it looks more broken. No, it's not you.
Is it a vital part? Or, like, should I stop and try and fix this? Or are we just going to go, like, Calamity is at least a decade away, we're just gonna walk past.
Let me put it this way, as you're looking at it, the gear kind of does a really loud crack and crunch as it kind of like stops, and instead of like being parallel like this, it's like goes this like to a 45-degree angle.
Oh no.
And you see you know the cow, the little 4-leaf clover that you got from Lily earlier, that kind of like zips from your little like from your clothing, and it zips over to the gear as this is happening, and then it kind of like poofs away. Some bad luck has happened as a consequence from your spell, Lily.
Oh no.
Excellent.
Lily likes to deal with luck in all forms, and sometimes it has consequences.
Mm-hmm. Does the gear look like I can percussive maintenance it back into place maybe really quickly? Just give it a good smack and...
Maybe not right away. It's kind of big, so you would need some help. Also, as you're looking at this gear, you do hear a quiet, soft meow from like up.
I look up.
Oh no. What do we see?
First of all, you see two reflective eyes in the darkness, up above amidst the pipes of the ceiling.
Oh my god, hi, sweet baby.
It's looking down at you, and you see the brown and white face has like an upside down V on it, and pretty blue eyes. The kitten named S'mores.
No. I mean, obviously, this is the photo, like the model of all cats. She's stunning.
I take offense to that, but we'll fight later.
Deal. You're gonna have to come. You have to fly to me though.
She looks up. She sees you, and then she looks up, and there's like she begins batting at another gear.
Oh, great.
Mars, oh my god, no!
Cal, can you do the poofy thing again?
The poofy thing requires me to touch the thing, and
Climb?
kitty cat's a little.
Jump?
How
I'll try
high up?
and lure the cat down. I'm gonna start climbing.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and get up there.
Hi, Lily!
We'll wait here. Good luck. I'm gonna take a step back. Like out of the splatter zone.
Out of the splatter zone.
Out of the splatter zone.
Let me know if you think anything applies, but
I think I have a penalty because of my bad luck.
well, I said the bad luck already applied to more gears breaking. And
I am valorous, and I think this is a valorous act, climbing up precarious gears to go save a kitten.
fair. What were you gonna say, Poppy?
Others might call it foolish.
I was going to see if there's a better way to do this by casting another wisp,
Okay.
just in case.
Both can happen at the same time.
Yeah,
Do you need more light?
light would help.
I'll cast Fireball.
Okay,
Did you make a level 1 wizard? Or level 5 wizard?
Basically, it creates a small flame in my hand or the tip of my finger or wherever I choose it to go.
Poppy, what'd you roll?
Came up with
9.
stupid names for my spells.
Illaun, how does Poppy's spell Wisp fail?
Well, I heard earlier that it is incredibly non-specific. So I think this wisp, it forms beautifully and it looks kind of orangey browny, sort of like a cinnamon pumpkin cheesecakey color as it zooms towards the kitchen where her future goal is. namely dessert.
Yeah, fair. Your wisp
You right?
heads back up the stairs.
Oh, right. I'm hungry.
I mean,
Lily
it was
was like
standing
looking like patiently to see if it would like show like the right handholds and stuff. Like, oh, maybe this is gonna help. I just see it zoom out the door.
Illaun, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8 and a 4. I don't think I get any bonuses for casting Fireball. Maybe for the name of the spell, because it's a really cool name. But it's basically just this floating bit of light to help Lily see.
The floating bit of light does appear, and it goes to where you would like it to go.
I want it where it will help Lily see without casting obnoxious shadows, and where it won't singe the kitten. Because I've seen cats around open flame. I do not enjoy the smell of burned fur. I need it not near s'mores, basically.
Fair. The little ball of flame hovers like a foot or two away from Lily, but Lily is still very far away from S'mores. But as soon as this little ball of flame appears, S'mores' eyes are on it.
Oh god, it's like a laser pointer, isn't it? Fuck! I consider trying to use this as a laser pointer to lure her down.
She's looking at it. She's staring. Lily.
Can I move? Okay, can I? Oh, can we just leave Lily there? And can we just move the flame towards Cal and have S'mores pounce Cal so Cal can poof S'mores to the lawn? Is this too complicated? Am I overthinking this?
Well, let's see what Lily does. How Lily does on her climbing first.
I'm gonna try and climb up there and start trying to gesture towards the light to see if S'mores will jump after it.
You will have a +1 because you can see better.
Okay, and I have a +1 for being valorous.
Sure.
So modified 10.
That is a partial success. You begin climbing up the stone walls. They're very uneven. There's plenty of handholds that you can grab onto. And the pipes aren't all hot, but you're able to grab the ones that aren't and make your way up. Soon, you are in front of S'mores, who is looking at the light from behind you, far enough out of her paw-grabbing distance, because we don't want her to hurt herself. But when you get up to her, you do realize that there was a ladder.
This is the way I would have gone up regardless. We already discussed going through windows versus going through doors.
Hey, Lily! Did you know there's a ladder there? It's
I
right
can see
there.
it now, thanks.
Do you need it?
Yeah. I'll go down that way.
Okay.
S'mores is looking at you. Her blue eyes are like shaking a little bit back and forth as they tend to do as she's looking at you and back at the fire, back at you, fire.
Is her butt wiggling yet? Is she ready to pounce?
Oh, she's preparing something, but it's not wiggling mode yet.
So I'm gonna look down at my like shimmering clothes because I'm still covered in glitter. That's probably reflecting in the light, and I'm gonna try and like jiggle a bit to make the light bounce off me, and then try to like slide down the ladder.
Can you do that jiggle one more time?
What, like this?
Thank you.
I'll do it for you. I'm gonna be a disco ball to distract this cat.
I will say that you, this is another valorous act.
What, being human bait? Yeah.
Yeah, but also very outgoing.
Is she trying to dance?
I don't know. Either that or she's having a seizure.
Lily, are you okay?
I'm gonna lure it down there.
Oh my god, she was trying to dance. That's so sad.
Oh, wow. That's, let's never speak of this again.
Except let's talk about it all the time.
Okay, fair.
I'll say valorous and outgoing give you both a +1.
All right.
And you can roll your 2d8.
That's a total of 9.
Cal, how does this fail?
The dance is a little hard to do on a ladder. And I'd say as much as the glitter is sort of it's pretty dark up there, so there's not a lot to actually shimmer. So, Lily is actually not in any physical danger, sliding down the ladder, shimmying and shimmering, but there's not a lot of shimmer going on, which means that the fire is really taking all of the attention of our feline friend.
The s'mores is staring at the the little ball of flame as Lily slides down the ladder. No attention on our little witch. And then S'mores, you all finally see the butt wiggle as S'mores pounces at the flame. Thankfully, nothing happens except the fact that it goes out. Kind of like smush it out of existence. But her claws dig into the gear that was on the wall as she smacks against it and the light goes out, and she's, in cartoons when cats slowly go down the wall. That is what's happening.
Hey, Lily.
A gear
Yes?
breaks, clatters to the ground,
What were you trying to do?
just missing Illaun.
Oh,
I'm trying to be bait.
I don't think she cares.
I just cast Fireball again. That seemed to hold her attention.
The gear breaks and it kind of falls down, landing among all of you, missing the mice, rodents, and everyone. And she's like halfway down the wall, but you can cast Fireball again. You may.
I'll cast Fireball again, I hope.
Also, everyone keep track of your success and failures.
I just remembered, I just did it.
I me too. I just put a little X on my sheet.
That's an 11. Do I get the same pluses?
What were the pluses for again?
The name of the spell being really cool, and this being a creative solution.
I'll say it's a creative solution, but not because it's a cool name spell.
Fine. What did I say? 11, 12.
That is a success, and you're able to replicate what you were trying to do before.
Yeah, this time I want the fireball to shimmy rather than Lily, and sort of do the sort of annoying zigzag that cats sometimes really seem to like for some reason, but towards Cal, because Cal needs to touch s'mores. And I am aware that this might lead to s'mores pouncing Cal, but that's, we're gonna call that a success. So that's what we're aiming for right now.
S'more's attention is on the little fireball. She kind of looks at it and then kind of like turns around a little bit and like jumps the rest of the way to the ground. The ground shudders as she lands. You all have to fight to keep your balance a little bit. And she...
Cal, catch!
And as Illaun anticipated, she does go begin to pounce you, Cal.
I just want you to know that I rolled an 8 to keep my footing.
You fail.
Yeah.
You fall on your
butt.
Are you gonna let her pounce you, or gonna try and get out of the way?
I don't know that I would actually have this is a draft horse sized feline coming from the rafters or whatever, from above. I don't think that there's actually much opportunity for me to choose. I think I've been pound.
I'd still like you to roll to see if you can keep your breath and concentration if you decide to like cast a spell. Make sure maybe like the breath isn't completely knocked out of you.
Okay. That would be like physical education, so I don't think that would be a positive, would it?
You hate phys ed, yeah. But you are athletic and strong.
That's true.
So you just hate working out.
All right. So that's a 10.
But you do get a +2 from athletic and strong.
Okay, so it's a 12.
It is a success. You are able to just barely keep your footing as S'mores like kind of jumps on you, and you're between her paws, and she's like looking down at you, and she's like,
I said, "Let's go see Mama," and I put my hands on her paws, and I don't, you know, leave anyone or don't have anyone around me except for S'mores. So we are going to roll to cast Glimma and see how it goes. So again, ooh, I'm not sure what I would add this time because is it, uh, what would I add?
What would you add?
I'm thinking here. I'm I'm not really in a quiet mode. I'm not. I'm using my intuition just to get us. I haven't thought about where we're going. We're getting out of here, and I'm trusting that I know where we are, and maybe one for empathetic because I really care about this poor kitty.
Yeah.
So maybe that's two positives.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All right, I rolled a 10, so 12.
Can he get an extra +1 for using positive?
Yes.
Okay, are puns a bonus or
Ah,
a
okay.
demerit?
I'll say that.
Title. It's the title.
How about that? If you can make good puns that make me giggle, because I mostly roll my eyes, we'll give
Yeah, so
bonuses.
I'll get my penalties down the line when I make my puns then. And...
Yes. Cal, describe what happened since this is a full success.
Full success. So my paws on her paws, and we bamf out. So first, this big cloud of glitter, which it's quite magical with the fireball still going. It's like it's reflecting on all the walls. Although it is now completely in all of the gears, probably in any open water down there, and in everybody's hair, everybody's clothes, and somewhere on the lawn, we, S'mores and I, in the same position where I'm still pretty much pinned down, staring up, poof back. I'm going to say probably as near to where Mama was, cleaning her other baby Finn, and a giant poof of glitter and light, mushroom clouds out, and slowly covering any of the teachers, the cats, and ourselves as it rains glitter.
As soon as you appear, Professor Webb coughs at all the glitter and is like, Mama's face is too high above to get the actual glitter in her nose, but Finn sneezes a couple times. Choo, choo, choo. Sees S'mores, and his bath is done, and he immediately pounces S'mores, and they begin wrestling.
I'm trying to get out of this is again, these are large. I'm worried that the paws are coming down.
Yeah, that's basically
glitter is
what's
coming
happening.
out of the grass as they boom, boom, like little puffs of, and I'm just scrambling to get to a place of relative safety.
It's pretty simple. Professor Red does grab you and pull you out of the way, so you don't get crushed by these lovely kittens. Lily, Illaun, and Poppy, you are still downstairs in the boiler room. There's some lovely sounds of metal grinding against metal.
I have run over into the glitter cloud.
You are extra glittery.
Yay! Yay!
I just want to have
Lily's gonna. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was actually gonna check with Lily. Do you think we need to?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I'm going to look at some of the gears and see if I can figure out what's getting stuck in what, and at least try to help make it a little bit less broken.
I also do want to let you and remind y'all, you can attempt to learn and cast any spell at any time. You're not restricted to what's in your spellbook.
Gotcha.
So if you wanted to try to learn any spell on the spot, you're more
I'd
than
like
welcome
to learn the spell Mending. It feels appropriate to the disaster they dare to call a school.
Fair. Lily, do you want to roll to see if you can figure out what's wrong, and if, depending on your success, will say how well Illaun does on her casting?
And I'd like to see if I get a bonus because my house is rickety, so I might have experience with buildings that are falling apart.
I'll say yeah, sure.
I was gonna roll Wisp again.
It's a modified 4.
I'm definitely rolling Wisp again.
Poppy, do you want to tell me what happens? Why Lily cannot figure anything out and how she fails?
Yeah, so like there are levels to things being decrepit, and the house that Lily lives in, while jankety, is not the level of this school jankety where it's just been neglected for so long that gears are not only in the wrong spot but like rusting, and there's like little pieces of the cogs themselves missing, and it's less a matter of like, okay, we need to push this back here. I think Lily would probably look at this and go, "No, we just gotta replace that, actually."
Yeah, with my house, it's like we see a leaking pipe and there's like 16 layers of duct tape over it. We're like, oh, just put a layer of duct tape on, nice and easy fix. But in this one, the pipe is missing. We're gonna make a new pipe out of duct tape for that.
What are you rolling your wisp for?
To see if there's something that will sorry, I'm finished chewing. Unless you want ASMR on your stream.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I wanted to roll to see if there were any tools or spare parts around.
Okay.
Perhaps?
Sure.
Well, it's a 4.
Illaun, how does this fail?
I think in this case, again, the wisp does form, but Poppy being I mean, we all adore her, but she's not the most task-focused person. Rather than being about that dessert this time, I think we all know that her and Finn are secret soulmates, so that wisp looks a whole lot like Finn's fur. You even see the little patterns forming in it as she's thinking about this little glitter baby. It is the shiniest, most glitter-filled wisp you've ever seen. As this one, too, zooms up the stairs, looking for Finn, her next goal.
Oh my god, it's so pretty. Wait. Come back. Come back.
Illaun.
Yes.
Lily's looking at this, doesn't know what to do. Poppy's distracted as all hell by Glitter Wisp. What you doing?
How does learning a new spell work?
You tell me what you want to do and you'll roll.
No, I really do want to learn mending. I mean, I'm naming all my spells after D&D shit anyway, so why not mending?
Sure. We'll say that...
I mean, clearly this school is too far gone for regular tools.
Correct.
Clearly.
I will say, you get a +1 because you've been down here a lot. You're kind of familiar with how things work, and you enjoy crafting. So you get a +2 to create your new spell.
Alright. Come on, hideously expensive dice. Proof you're worth it. That's 2 8s.
That is a critical success because you got a +2, so that's an 18. The witch does the action exceedingly well and describes it.
Well, I mean, there is a fair amount of judgment in the glance I give Lily, because honestly, I expected a little more from her. So while she's puttering about holding like this broken gear, I start to go, no. Just give it to me. And I just want to take these broken gears and pretend that it is entirely mechanical, but secretly infuse it with magic. So I do want to use like the spanner and the duct tape and everything. But secretly there's like little bits of golden light, like cleaning off the rust at the bits where it's not connecting quite right, and just little bits of bronze magic mending the cracks that would otherwise never be fixed. So see, Lily, so you use the spanner this way, and ta-da!
Oh, I was looking for the duct tape.
Oh, butt pocket. Oh, one of the butt pockets.
The basement boiler room gears are much more in working condition than when you first came down here.
I've written my spell as spell name mending, level 0. What does it do? Fixes shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Where are the three of you going? Or Cal, where are you going? Are you going to try and meet up with each other again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think meeting outside would probably, or meeting halfway if Cal makes his way to us.
I was
I wanna
thinking that I knew that there were cats potentially out towards the farm, and that everyone knew I was heading out. So I've just sort of been standing on the steps, sort of out of harm's way, watching the rustle tussle of the ginormous. It's hard to take your eyes off of these things. You don't get to see this every day.
Nope. So the three of you make it outside with Cal, and you see Mama watching her babies lazily tussle with each other.
Head witch,
Yes.
I would like to stop by the kitchen.
I knew it. I knew it.
You may stop by the kitchen.
I knew it. I knew it.
The staff is cleaning up everything.
Of course,
So
I'm
much
trailing
cat
glitter.
Everything is in glitter. Crap
I'm
is still knocked on the floor.
I'm trailing more glitter in, I imagine. And I just want to like, I don't know. I assume I know the staff names or whatever. Like, Martha, how's the cheesecake coming?
Martha is elbow deep in soapy water as she is trying to clean everything that was covered in fur. It's gonna be till later. She looks around and quickly grabs just a cloth and dries her hands. Goes into a cabinet, grabs a small box full of cookies, and pushes them in your direction. Don't come back till later.
Yay! I take them and I run out.
You have cookies.
Yes! I actually do have cookies. I'm gonna go get some. I'll get them as a prop.
But yes, after you get cookies, you see S'mores and Finn wrestling.
Look at the big glittery babies.
Both are very glittery.
It's shaking.
Also, Head Witch,
yes,
can I have stolen that spanner from the basement?
you may.
Thank you.
I'm going to absently pass a cookie to everyone.
What kind of cookies
How
are
much
Oh,
glitter is
thank
on
you.
the cookie?
They're white chocolate chip macadamia.
Oh yes. Also, how much glitter?
How much glitter is on the cookie?
Oh god, the cookies are like 63% glitter.
I'm just gonna break them into pieces and distribute them to my pockets.
I'm eating them. I think that Lily would, or not Lily, Poppy would probably.
I used stuff
Magic's probably
by
edible.
mistake anyway. That
It'll be
little
glittery on the inside.
glitter won't kill you.
That's fine.
You hear some squeaking from your pockets, Illaun.
Oh,
Squeak, squeak.
tell me everything! No, wait, don't tell me everything. That will take forever. Tell me about the kittens.
A hamster crawls out of your pocket. What's the hamster's name?
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
I'm
Or-
panicked.
Dorothy?
Dorothy Clark.
Climbs out onto your hand and points off in the direction of where the wisp was earlier.
Oh, the stables one. Right, fellow witches. 3 more cats to go.
If you head off in that direction, the it's probably like mid-afternoon now.
I want to wave bye Finn as we go.
Does not notice. Too busy gnawing on S'mores' ear playfully. As you walk, you see in the distance a couple stables and buildings where horses are kept, and there's like a small apple grove as well. You don't see any kitten.
That is concerning. Do we hear a kitten?
You do see, you do hear some of the horses stamping in not fear but nervousness from the stables as you get closer though.
I mean, they're horse-sized kittens, right?
Yeah.
Big predator.
So
What are the
one
odds
could be
it's
in
messing with the
disguise.
horses?
Where are you
Let's go
headed?
into the stables. I think
Yeah.
towards where the horses are stomping.
I'm gonna cast Wisp again.
Okay.
I will master this spell.
Even if it kills you. Oh wait.
5!
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Hey,
ooh.
mark down your failures too.
I mean,
The way we're going,
if it's 5 failures, it's still good.
yeah.
Lily, how does the spell fail this time?
Let's see. Are you? You're trying to find the horses, right? In your mind, you're thinking like, okay, horses,
Apparently I don't
horse-sized,
know.
looking for horse-sized creatures, and it goes right back to fit. This time it looks like a horse. It looks like how you like kind of imagine a horse. It's like a horse-shaped wisp, and it just kind of.
Goes off.
You're
in
getting
that
closer
direction.
to it though.
That doesn't look right. It's going in the opposite direction of where you wanted before.
Wait. Never mind.
Poppy, focus.
Huh?
Hi, looking for kittens, not horses. Kittens.
Yeah, but it's like a kitten. It's like a horse. But I don't get it.
Where are you heading?
I got $1 for every time you said that.
Hey, I don't get it. That sounded mean.
Fair. I still want to go towards these stomping noises or the upset horses.
When you enter the stable, you don't see any kittens, but you do see the horses in their stalls stomping their noses, in and out as they're breathing heavily. Some of them have wild eyes, as if there was something to be afraid of around here.
I look up again.
We look up again like a giant cat-shaped predator.
You don't see anything inside the
Oh,
stables.
it's even worse.
Nay, some of the horses.
I thought we left the centaur jokes behind us.
Oh gosh.
This time I'm going to check to see if there's a ladder so I can see if I can get on top of the barn and get a better look to see if I can spot any kittens.
On top of the barn itself?
Is
yeah,
there
so
like
looking
a
for a
hay
ladder
loft?
first.
Is there like a hay loft or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's also a
something like that.
hayloft.
Yeah.
Are you looking from the hayloft or from the roof outside?
Probably the roof outside.
As you all walk outside again, Calwin, I want you to make I want you to roll 2d8 and add +2 to it, please.
Basically, your dexterity saving throw, but sounding nicer.
9.
Yeah.
So you're the first one to lead the charge outside, and you are immediately assaulted by a fluffy figure that has crept up from behind the barn and immediately pounced on you. It is a slightly bigger than the other 2 kittens that you've already seen that is gray and white. Very, very loud purr, and I see Mango going to grab the cat right now. This one is named Louie.
Look at
So
the
cute!
face! Look at the
Look at Louie!
It's so
He's
cute.
sleepy because I just woke him up.
Oh,
Look
baby!
at,
Pet
look
the
at
cat.
your baby.
Spam
I
the chat.
appreciate
Oh, boy.
none of this because Cal is on his face, doesn't recognize what has happened at this point. Face in the mud, maybe in horseshit.
Oh.
It's just, and I'm spread eagle on, and with 2 paws on my back, so I don't even know what's happened.
You just hear screaming behind you. Cast a spell! Cast a spell! Take it to mommy!
The
It would not have
vibrating from this cat is so loud from its purring. It is so distracting if you're gonna try and cast a spell.
Wow, Cal, cats really like you.
The wind is knocked out of me. I have not got it. The purring isn't even registering yet.
I want to
I'm
go
trying-
over and like pat his butt. Just pat.
Okay, it's
A
a
soft baby.
elevator butt.
So this soft baby.
It's an elevator
I
butt
mean,
happening.
It's an elevator
Honestly,
butt.
if this is the Louis style cat, I think even Illaun would like this one.
Is everyone just petting the
Look
kitten?
at his little feet.
Can I get-
No,
Oh,
he's
those
got
little
his
feet. Can I-
socks. He's so cute.
That's of a dump truck. Who's a good kitty? Yes, you
Who's your
are.
good boy?
Who's the best boy?
Who's your best boy?
Yes, he
I
is.
see
Yes, he is.
Calwin being like crushed, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I take my my tie off, and I start kind of waving it like a giant cat toy, like a string, to try and lure Louis off of Calvin, and I'm gonna start trying to run away with it.
Try and roll to see if this tie is better than the live bait.
Well, it is sparkly, and I am well dressed.
Sure.
Can we help?
Louis
Can we
knows
just
quality.
go? Look, Louis, go get him.
Those are my
Louis, go get him.
qualities.
Louis, go get him.
I'll do that,
Go
yeah.
get him.
Go
Go
get her.
Go get her.
her.
Go
Go
get
play
the
with
tie.
Lily.
Go
Go
get
get
the
her.
tie. Go get her.
Ty's Armani. Go get her.
Go get her.
Any bonuses? Do I get anything for being well dressed, glittery,
Maybe.
or being cooed at?
Maybe not well dressed, but definitely the glitter is distracting, and the stimulation from everyone saying, "Go get her, go get her," will give you a +2.
Okay, then that is a total of 11.
Yeah, Kitten Louis slowly steps off you, Cal. Eyes are on this tie. I need you to roll again to see if you can are you gonna actually grab Louis again?
Let's see if you react to the tie.
I'm gonna need you to. And where are you going with it?
Let's see. Probably not towards the stables, because I feel like the horses wouldn't like that. I'm gonna run back down towards the school grounds.
All right. I need you to roll to see if you can do this without getting caught. You.
Preemptive F's in chat for Lily.
I will
Cal
say.
survived 2 pounces.
I will say you get a +1 for being valorous. This is very brave.
All right. That is a modified 13 then.
Describe what happens.
So I kind of like, instead of running directly down the path, once I see that Louis is chasing me, I keep like hiding behind trees and stuff, waving it out, and then as soon as I see him jump, I use like the time it takes for him to react to jump to the next tree. So I'm not just like full on sprinting, because I know this cat would catch me any day.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a vicious creature.
such a vicious
But I
predator.
just kind of like jump from thing to thing, and whenever he's like looking around, then I wave it again.
Beautiful.
I'm petting Louis, don't you worry.
Yep, Louis is being pet. Do not worry. You are able to lead Louis back to Mama, S'mores, and Finn. Finn is a rambunctious little big kitten who just wants to play and mess with everybody and eat everything.
You're right.
I am 100% right. So as soon as Louis and Finn see each other, they are pouncing and wrestling as well, while S'mores is getting her bath from Mama because she is also full of glitter still. And with that, we're gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break. So everybody, please stretch, pet your own animals, get some water.
Getting my
et cetera.
cookies.
Get
Don't
your
you worry.
cookies. Maybe make some coffee.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some
Right.
coffee. And
Coffee at 8:30. Living dangerously.
a beer for you, Anniek. It's fine.
Thank you.
So we'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. See you soon. come back where we have one of our lovely kittens in the game attacking Poppy's face. Uh, Poppy, you have a lovely fin in your face right now, kind of like just slowly crawling on top of you as he grooms your face and snuggles against you.
He is purring in real life, so that tracks.
He purr.
Cleaning out some glitter too.
Lots of glitter. Mama could not get all of it out. What has happened is you have wrangled up 3 of the kittens. Finn, who was eating stuff they should not have in the kitchen. S'mores, who was having a grand old time knocking gears around in the engine room. And big ol' kitten Louie, who pounced Cal and also was terrorizing the horses.
Also known as Best Kitten.
Snuggly big bestest kitten. Lily was able to, where we last left off, Lily was able to lure Louie back to Mama and 2 of the kittens. Once again, Professor Webb is grumbling and looking at, and kind of like, he's kind of been watching over the cats as you've been bringing them back, and he just kind of like nods at you as you all have reconvened here again.
You love them.
Okay. 2 more. Do you want to send out another wisp while I send out more vermin, or?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll send out more vermin again. In my defense, the spell does state small animals, even though I have a particular preference for rodents. I'm looking for something maybe with a little more range. Are there like flying squirrels? You know, sticking to the rodent theme.
Maybe
Other birds, even if they're more boring.
I have an idea if you succeed.
Oh lord. Come on, vermin.
14.
14 is a regular success, so you get to describe how you do it.
I don't know if I get any bonuses for them. A 9. Pay me back for those double 8s.
Let's do quickly Illaun's first. Illaun, none of your vermin come out of your pockets this time. Instead, you are... Actually, no, Poppy, what happens? I keep forgetting this is a collaborative game.
So I like to imagine that Illaun was trying to get her usual thing going on. Like, okay, I have all my babies and they're here, they're gonna show me, what we need to do, but they're too full on cookies. And so maybe they come out, but they just kind of like sit there and look up at them like,
No. Nah.
nah. We got the itis, and maybe they like crawl into a small pile and just like
snuggle.
sleep.
Food coma.
Food coma, exactly.
That's what happens when you give them cookies.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
Lots of milk to go with it.
But Poppy, your spell succeeds.
Okay, so Poppy is... I like to imagine Poppy as Illaun was getting ready to cast their spell, being like, okay, I have to be able to do this. I have to focus.
Redeem yourself.
I have to focus. I have to focus. I have to focus. And it takes the entire brain cell of Poppy to be able to focus on like the missing kittens, the 2 that are still missing. And so the wisp kind of forms into this like maybe a little bit bigger, more glittery than normal or something, and just like floofs a little bit of glitter out as it does its thing, and leads the way to whichever kitten is closest, I would imagine.
The wisp that you conjure leads back into the school, and you have to follow it up to the 2nd floor. Once again, there is a lot of fur on the ground, lots of shedding, and just in general, the claws and scratch marks where they shouldn't be on the walls. Someone was using something as a scratching post that they shouldn't have. As you go up to the second floor, you hear lots of things being knocked around again in a different room. This is the trophy room.
Our school wins things?
For what?
Most decrepit?
They're
Worst
really old, covered with
managed?
dust.
500 years ago, when this school was new, it was voted most likely to succeed.
Most new.
New award.
Most gears and boiler room.
Most
Probably
ahead of
accurate.
its time.
Going to
I mean, it had
check the door.
electricity.
Most steampunk.
Yeah. But yeah, you hear knocking around inside the trophy room.
Gonna open the door cautiously.
The trophy room is filled with it's not a super big room, but it is filled with cabinets, not just along the walls, but also in the middle as well as not just like trophies, but like animal trophy heads on the walls and stuff like that. So trophy in all terms of the word. Whatever you hear is not close to the door.
See anything, Lily?
I'll take a peek. And I'm gonna try and climb like over whatever nonsense has been knocked around.
I would like you attempt to try and climb a case.
Doing a lot of climbing. I need to
You
make a spell for
are doing
climbing.
a lot of climbing.
Call it spider climb and be done with it.
Lily is really
Who's
getting
a-
her steps in today.
That's right.
For someone who hates PE, like as a whole in this school, we're doing a lot of moving around. Like, I know Cal hates PE more than most of us.
But
I love PE.
Really? I've never seen you in PE.
I'm there all the time.
What room do we have PE in?
she
It's on the
probably
field, right?
when you see her in PE, she probably doesn't have all the glitter on.
Ah,
I was thinking I was in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I was also thinking that she was in the wrong place doing PE on her own.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like,
Okay.
in the fields, we have an indoor gym.
Exactly. That's what I was
Oh
thinking.
my god, I
Same, right?
love it.
Who am I playing lacrosse with?
She doesn't know lacrosse is a multiplayer.
Oh.
Oops. It's fine. What'd you get, Lily?
Right now it's a 7.
Cal, what happens? This is a failure.
Lily was trying. So the trophy case is sort of up against the door, so it's hard to get it moving. As you're climbing, I think it actually slides down and falls on it, or actually probably falls backwards into the room with a clatter, glass and things smashing. I also, it's not a critical failure. So yeah, you've made a lot of noise. Door's open though.
It's
I'm
ghost
going to
quiet.
before I
Goes
look
quiet.
at like the results, like I hear the loud clashing noise and I kind of close my eyes and I'm gonna cast my other spell, which is Borrow Misfortune. And what I'm basically trying to do is Lily is trying to rewrite the bad luck that just happened and instead make it so the glass was definitely broken, but it was like tempered glass, so it's not going to be a huge mess because she doesn't want to have to clean it up.
Okay.
I will attempt this spell. Eesh, that's no good. That's a 6.
Illaun, how does the spell fail? The spell specifically says I can take away a small bit of bad luck and get it back later. It does not remove obstacles, just turn them into a kind that can be managed, and then puts another obstacle in a place that can't be removed.
So I have the distinct impression that Lily basically just sort of muddles the order, and we first get another problem that can't really be removed. So I'm imagining just this brick wall springing up right behind the door, like a wall behind the wall.
Can I make a suggestion?
You are the head witch.
I am the head witch. I would like to suggest that y'all went into the trophy room, and the brick wall traps you all in here.
That works for me. Especially because I would just get a better show of people just... Especially for Poppy and me, we just get to stand there and watch it all fall apart. I approve.
So a brick wall...
What did she do?
...springs up.
Lily? Yeah?
Oh, this will be okay. We'll be all right. Cal can just get us out of here, right?
More glitter?
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of glitter in this room too. And
Once,
I'm probably gonna have
once
to
it's
clean it
in
up.
your clothes, it doesn't really. It's like more glitter is just more glitter.
Well, okay. Okay. To be fair, if we don't tell anyone that we were in here, no one comes in here anyway because we don't have any new trophies.
And there's a brick wall that's going to stop anybody from coming in here. So
It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fine.
there is no more trophy room.
Let's
Just
just
no
find
more
the
They
brick
asked-
kitten
wall.
and leave.
They ask the kitten built the brick wall,
Yeah, they won't.
but
Though.
they're not gonna ask.
They won't.
Because this
Like,
school
I
is
promise.
poorly run.
They don't know. I don't think
I-
anybody else knew we had a trophy room.
Let's take the trophies that are good and put them in a new room, and that'll be the trophy room.
I don't think there are any from this century, honestly.
Let's see. And I hold one up, and I'm like, yeah, this is not. I don't understand the words on this. It's like cuneiform text.
Are those runes?
I think they're
This is from-
hieroglyphics.
This is from Mesopotamia.
Wow, this is the best school ever.
And yet
Either
you
that
were
or, stolen shit, because...
That's what all the trophies are, is just congrats, you're the first school ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
They won all
this
the
is
school competitions.
This is
Because
the
they were the
only
school.
school. This is the school.
And
You
they're
have-
all honorable
you-
mention trophies.
Yeah. You have
This is a school.
This is
good
a school.
attempt at the concept of a school.
It's like when everyone on the soccer team gets a medal.
There's a chronological
it's nothing
order
but
kind of thing.
participation trophies.
Yes.
Oh no.
Trophy
There's
We
a
visit.
are the
chronological thing, it's
millennial
more-
school. You tried. Good job. Ugh.
As more schools came to exist, our school went from like first place, second place, third place, like all the whole down the line.
And then you're here. Congrats.
Yeah.
You exist.
We always know how many schools there are because ours is based on our trophies.
Mm-hmm.
There are
Magic, so
65
the number just
participants that
updates
year.
automatically.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I know, because we got 65th place.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we hear any kitty noises?
When Lily knocked over the case, all sound stopped.
Oh, they're
I'm past a wisp.
hiding.
I have to level this up. That's a 9. It's just barely.
That's a failure again.
Yup.
Cal, what happens as Poppy continues trying to use her wisp
I
spell?
just need to cast
failing.
it one more time and I will level up.
I'd say it's
Ooh,
been
excuse
a
me.
little while since those cookies. It's probably at the same time as the wisp comes out, and it's sort of vibrating in the same, and it's a sound that sounds very much like there's the cookies. I was gonna say you probably finish the cookies, and there's a little bit of a grumbly tummy and a grumbly tummy noise coming from the wisp, and it's gurgle, 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 and it heads through the floor. We're pretty much over top of the cafeteria.
I just really want that cheesecake, you guys.
big mood. I also want pumpkin cheesecake really
I'm
bad.
sorry, but that cheesecake is going to be 60% glitter and cat fur.
So, what's the problem?
Never mind. I still need to find like a kitten or two, preferably two.
I tried. I just didn't.
I know you did. I'm just looking at, Cal or Lily or.
Does anyone have a laser pointer?
I cast Fireball!
Fireball!
In the trophy room.
Cal, I think if you just exist long enough in one place, a cat will end up on top of you.
I'm kind of waiting for Cal to get pounced on again.
It was like 3 times.
Okay.
One of those I may have assisted. I get a 7 and a 5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a success. You can push the fire where you would like it to. When you light up your fire.
Zoom is just being a butt again.
Whoa, she disappeared. Also, that's how bad our school is. Our school is so bad that our head witch has to like finger count it.
Yes.
Math
I'm
is
pretty
not a
sure
subject taught
none
at
of
the
us
school.
put math in the curriculum anyway.
Nope.
We've got pottery. That should do it for them.
Pottery encrypted, yeah.
And
that is a
underwater
12.
basket weaving.
Gosh, I love it. I freaking
That's
love
where I made my hat.
12. Yes, that is a partial success.
Yes.
You're able to move the fire where you would like it to go. Where is it going?
I mean, it worked on s'mores, so we're doing a little bit of the, like, make it look a little bit like prey.
You hear a couple of
near where stuff fell over before.
Yeah. This is the room isn't very brightly lit, and unfortunately your fire isn't as bright as it can be to light a big area up. But you hear off in the darkness a couple of trophies being moved across the floor a little bit as you hear something off in the darkness.
Question from Anniek to the head witch.
Yes.
I level up Fireball. What does that do?
It adds a +1 to whenever you cast a spell.
What's that like?
I mean, for a witch I built to really love animals and rodents, Fireball is by far my most successful spell so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's level 1. It means you add a +1 whenever you cast a spell.
Thank you.
More likely to succeed.
I'm just gonna mime the whole to the rest and sort of hover the fire a little closer. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna burn down this school at some point, so we might as well start now. I have no care for trophies or whatever. I still want to dodge singed fur because, ew.
It does not
I
smell
would
nice.
like to lend luck to try to help it avoid burning anything.
Oh, jeez.
Like, or burning any cats, or things that might actually be missed.
Or rodents.
Or rodents, yeah.
I think my rodents have learned by now. With
Just
how
stay in
long
your
they've been in my
pockets when fire's
proximity.
on.
You may cast your spell Lend Luck.
I think all my pockets are like lined with asbestos by this point.
Could I have a +1 for being charitable?
You may.
That'll make it a 13.
You're just helping yourself survive. It's not charity.
How do you succeed?
I'm
Describe
helping you not burn things down.
it. Describe it. How does it work? What does it look
As
like?
the fire kind of whips around the room, like it kind of burns cobwebs that were holding things up, but they kind of just fall in just the right way to avoid like falling into the fire. So you kind of cinch past it, and everything that's not what we're trying to illuminate gets kind of knocked out of the way.
Yes. So anything that is burnable is knocked out of the way, and so and such. As you're casting your spell, Lily, I need you to make a roll, please. As this form seems to ignore the flame and pounce at you.
I got a 14.
The what you see and eventually see rushing towards you and trying to pounce on you is another orange tabby. This one you know is Oliver.
Aww. As soon as I see him, like, I kind of see the eyes kind of glimmer for a split second in the fire. When he like tries to jump on me, I quickly like jump out of the way and then give him some back rubs.
Vibrating purrs. He's a good boy. He's not as roughhousey as Louis or Finn. You have a big kitten in front of y'all.
Cal.
I'm gonna run over to it and pet the kitty butt. Just
That's it.
elevator butt.
Gather
Do it,
around
do it,
Poppy.
do it. Do the elevator butt. Do it.
Elevator
right.
butt.
Do it.
Elevator
I want to
butt.
make sure that Illaun and Lily are also with us.
I was about to say, this time I have no choice. I have to travel with Cal, or I'm stuck in this room until I can find something that explodes.
Alright.
I'll take the glitter.
Big furry group hug, and I'm going to cast Glimma.
You may.
All right. And are there any special bonuses this time? I don't think there's enough bonuses. I rolled a 4.
Show people you.
Yeah.
Ollie.
I think I'm going to describe how this fails this time.
Hmm.
You all do disappear. And you all do leave the trophy room with Oliver. But you do not appear with Mama and the other 3 kittens. You all appear on the roof of the school.
That's not quite what I planned.
Cal. No. Just no.
Fair enough. Mama's just right over there. I'm looking around for maybe a ladder down.
You don't see a ladder.
Is there a path that Oliver could take down?
There's Ollie. Ollie, as soon as y'all appear on the roof, freezes in place.
Oh, Cal, you scared the kitten. How could you?
Hi, Ollie. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
Oh, look at that smushable face.
Pet the kitty, pet the kitty. I love. Yeah, there is no ladder that you can see.
Trees? Are there any large trees against that the cat might jump into? No.
Oliver is scared and hunched down and on the roof,
He's a fraidy cat.
slowly making those yowling sounds. Scared yowling.
Oh, no.
Oh no. I'm going to take my vest off and try to drape it over his eyes so that way he doesn't see it. Like
It's not big
so
enough.
he can see.
Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Hi,
S'mores. Hi,
Hi,
s'mores.
Finn.
Hi, baby girl. Are you gonna come say hi?
Oh.
Literally, I just spaced this game around all of our cats so we can just show them off whenever they come on the screen.
I feel moderately left out, but that's fair.
Puppy, the dogs exist at Monarch Academy.
Ferocious guard dogs.
Yeah, your vest is not large enough to fit over his eyes.
We've lost Poppy, both in-game and out of the game.
It's fine. It's completely fine. Yeah,
Cat.
your vest does nothing, Lily.
Gotcha. I'm going to cast Borrow Misfortune again. I'm going to try to see if there is a lucky way down, like an open window or something like that. But I want to take away the fact that there is no escape route.
Okay, go for it. You may attempt. Let me look at your description list. No, I think this is gonna be a flat roll. I think.
So that's a 9.
That's
Oof.
at
Illaun,
some point, should we consider working together on this?
you could. But Illaun,
Probably.
what
Can I
happened?
try to learn like levitate or something?
You can after Illaun tells me how Lily's spell
Okay.
fails.
Oh, we went for borrow misfortune again, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean Lily.
Yeah. Borrow misfortune. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. I'm pretty sure this means.
Well, if we had a bad situation before, we should have a good one now, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, how do I make this worse? Because we're already pretty fucking fucked. I'm pretty sure, considering how poorly run and poorly maintained this school is, this roof cannot hold the weight of 4 witches and a draft horse-sized cat. I'm pretty sure this roof is going down. I'm very sorry, but realistically, for as far as we can be realistic in a witches and spellcraft game, this roof isn't good enough for any of this.
Oof. Big oof. Yeah, the roof begins to crack and crumble from around all 4 of you, and Oliver is able to more or less land on his feet.
I mean, he's a cat.
He's a cat. And you all end up in the attic of the school. It is full of, chairs, tables, and stuff, along with boxes and crates of things that don't get used anymore. Also a lot of dust. But Oliver gets spooked and runs off into a corner.
I rolled an 8, so I assume I landed on my tailbone.
Ow. Yeah. Would all 3 of you like to roll, please?
I rolled a 10, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm landing on Poppy.
I got a 10.
I rolled a
I'm
5.
landing on top of the one.
Cal, you also land in a painful position, and Lily, you do not take that much damage. You maybe land on top of Oliver, which then spooks him to go running.
Oh no. Oliver, no. Oh. Okay, can we? Oh.
Can you get off of me?
No, I'm thinking.
Get off!
Lots of squeaking.
Lily, next time you want to do something you're not that good at. Oh god, sorry, dudes.
Lots of squeaking. Hi, Spraz. Do you want to come here?
Yeah, no, look, I've squished rats before. They bounce back. Just scatter. Scatter. Lily, next time you do something like that, maybe let us help you, or I don't know.
Okay.
Your track record is and now we have to find a cat again.
Come here, sweetheart.
Oh, he probably didn't leave the attic.
Oh yeah,
It's like large.
You can easily see him. He just ran off into a corner.
All right. I hesitate to ask. How are we getting Oliver out of the attic? And don't make me devise the systems of pulleys and cranes, because we'll be here for a very long time.
We're gonna start looking around for a trapdoor.
I really want to just try and learn levitate, or the whatever the witch and spellcraft version of.
Just because I name all my shit after D&D doesn't mean you guys have to.
I'm not going to. If you would let me finish, I was gonna say the witches and spellcraft version of Wingardium Leviosa or Levicorpus.
It's whatever you want it to be. If you succeed
Well, it's both
in
then.
learning
It's just
it.
gonna lift something.
You can easily find a trapdoor. Lily. You may attempt to learn your spell, Poppy. Do you have any applicable skills?
I don't think I have any applicable skills to do anything ever, because
Fair.
I don't.
I would say this is mischievous.
That's true. There are prank possibilities of making stuff levitate.
Yes.
I will gladly take a +1 to this. I need new dice. It's a 5.
Cal, what happens?
So, this is trying to levitate the kitty cat. Was that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Everything around it, there are some boxes and books and a stack of old rickety chairs. Everything around the cat goes up and up and up and out through the hole that we fell in, and like they're helium balloons, and they're gone and they start floating in the wind, and the cat is left alone. You've cleared space out for the cat.
He did rub up against my legs when you said that.
Oh.
Oh. Lily,
Uh,
can I help you with the trap door? Maybe we can get it open. Might be big enough for the cat and us to.
Absolutely. We'll just like yank on the thing. I guess you have to kind of like kick it down.
Yeah. It's one of those doors with the ladder attached to the pulley. With a little bit of work, you can all get the trapdoor open.
But now we have a cat that is not cooperating, or not likely to cooperate.
Hmm.
I'm going to cast Wisp because no matter what happens, it levels up.
What are you trying to find and do with it?
I'm hoping that I can concentrate enough on Cheesecake that it will float down and capture Oliver's attention.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Can these dice please not fuck me? Would be cool. So that is an 8. So the answer was no. They can't stop fucking me.
For
Lily.
real, send me your address. I am mailing you new dice.
I have some new ones on the way.
Lily, what happens? How does the spell fail?
Well, Oliver is like so panicked by all of the like noise and stuff that's been going on. The fact that he just fell through the ceiling and someone landed on him and he got teleported in a shower of glitter. He's just super overwhelmed right now. So it's kind of like when you're trying to get a cat's attention when they're clearly like scared underneath the couch during a thunderstorm, and Oliver just kind of like completely ignores the ball of light and just kind of keeps looking for a little corner to hide in.
Cheesecake, 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 cheesecake.
The
Is it
wisp
working?
goes down to the floor. Well, the spell worked. You're better at that now.
Yay!
You're definitely getting better at making that wisp.
But Oliver is not paying attention to the wisp.
Alternate solutions. Are there any non-largified cats in the school? Can I use Summon Monster 1 to get an adult, non-transmogrified cat as like an emotional support cat for Oliver? And show him it's okay?
Oh my gosh, you can definitely attempt this.
Can I give her a +1 to that because that's on brand for Oliver, the real cat? Because he has loved every single cat he's ever met in his 8 years of life.
Sure.
Thank you. Can I get a +1 for creative problem solving?
Yes.
I get a +1 for showing him on stream.
Okay, a 4 and an 8 for 12, +2 is 14.
This is a full success.
Alright, I'm just getting like the chillest school cat I can think of. And I just need him to scoot over to Oliver and do whatever the cat, I don't own cats, whatever the cat version of there is, and just settle him the fuck down.
Look at the forehead.
The
Perfect.
cat that shows up is a black cat that often screams a lot that everyone calls Cinna.
Yes, I summoned the void.
But Cinna is summoned by Illaun and runs up the stairs from the hatch and kind of like begins licking Oliver's forehead. He begins to calm down a bit.
An ambitious cat, like jumping on top of this draft horse.
Yeah. But she also does scream a lot, and she continues to scream.
Cinna knows no fear.
Cinna knows no fear.
No, I'm just gonna. Okay, guys, I think it's working. Now, Maybe just do the poofing thing one
I
more
think
time,
I'm
but
just
this
gonna
time
do
do
the-
it right.
I am, and I'm seeing this giant cat, and I'm feeling so bad for all of the terror that I and Lily have inflicted upon it. So I'm going to roll at least with a +1 for empathetic, and we're going to try to poof right back down to Mama.
I'm gonna run
I would
over
like to
and
lend
give
luck
the.
as well.
I'm running over and I'm butt elevatoring Oliver.
Oh, elevator butt.
I'm trying to stay out of it in case we end up on like the other half of the roof.
Hasn't
Like
fallen
I'll
down
meet
yet.
you downstairs. I'll meet you downstairs.
I have not had bad luck with lend luck yet, so I'm going to try that one.
Okay.
Poppy does not consider this at all. She doesn't care. It's a kitty.
That is a total of 11.
That you are able to lend luck.
Cool.
Cal, you will get a +1 to your roll.
That's
As
+1 to my 5, which was +1, so it's 7. But with my +1 plus that +1,
Poppy, how does this fail?
Can you repeat that again? Like, what exactly? Like,
trying to poof us back to Mama.
okay. Even with the lend luck, it wasn't enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
It
trying
started
to
so
think.
strong.
Okay. Okay, so I like the idea of everybody poofing correctly and everything looks cool. We see Mama and we see Finn and we see S'more and everything looks great. And then it just kind of like disapparates us. It just unpoofs us and we're right back in the attic.
Oh no.
Double glitter bomb.
Double glitter even when I'm not moving with you.
Yes.
Cinna screams.
So there's glitter outside and there's double glitter in the attic.
So much glitter. Yeah, Cinna screams.
Of course Cinna does.
Just makes that
Maybe
noise
instead
sometimes,
of
don't worry.
trying to get Oliver down there, we should try to get Oliver's mama back up here.
Mama
You
and
won't
all other
fit.
horse-sized kittens? Do you
Oh,
want
that's
this
a good point.
entire school to collapse?
She will not fit.
Mama was as tall as a tree.
Are there windows here?
Yeah, there are a couple windows in the attic, but they're like the small, like circular ones.
Oh.
Will your summon monster spell work on our kitties at all? Could you?
I mean, it says small animal. Maybe they're small in their own minds?
In their heart.
I mean,
They don't
They're
realize.
just large, small animals.
I mean, I
Kitten's a
know a
small
lot
animal.
of small dogs with serious Napoleon complexes who will only listen if you summon a huge creature, so, You can try, but
It can't be worse than my glitter bombs.
Oh no. Can I... I learned mending.
Oliver.
Can I
lays
fix the
down.
trapdoor to be bigger?
Or just break the trapdoor and fix it later.
Ah,
Yeah? Percussive maintenance?
Percussive maintenance sounds better.
I'll go with percussive maintenance. Crap. Do I have anything big enough to hit things? Oh, I brought the spanner! Fuck it, I'm gonna bust this thing wide open.
Hit it.
Violence!
Roll and hit it. You know how to use things to break shit or fix
Yep.
shit, so
Nobody tell my dad. I promised I wouldn't do this anymore.
oh. Lovely.
Whoops. An 11.
Yeah. You're able to break enough of the trapdoor and like the area around it where if you can coax him down, he will just fit.
Okay, so
But
did
You-
Cinna poof out and in as well, by the way? Just
Cinna's
for
still there.
my...
Cinna's still there.
Everyone.
But
Yep.
also, in order to do this, you had to break the like the stairs ladder, so you're gonna have to jump down yourself.
I mean, Oliver can probably just step down. We just use Oliver as a step stool. He's draft sized.
yeah, you could do that.
Cinna! And just sort of lure Cinna down so Oliver follows his emotional support cat. Turned guide cat.
I will say this works because you summoned Cinna with your animal spell.
Come on, Cinna.
Cinna screams.
Bring Oliver. Bring Oliver.
Cinna screams
I-
and jumps down, meows up at Oliver, and Oliver slowly steps down.
You can do it.
Squeezes through the hatch and is on the second floor.
Great. To the stairs.
There.
There's
Oh,
stairs, right?
You gotta get jumped down first.
can we hop onto the back of the kitty?
You
They don't want to spook
Yeah,
Oliver.
I would
Oliver
hate
might.
that.
Oliver would probably spook.
I'll jump down with a 9.
You land on your butt.
Ugh.
I'm gonna try another like self-levitating
Okay.
Ah,
levicorpus spell.
What about Cal and Lily?
I'm gonna maybe look to see, because I had bad luck earlier where I realized that there was a ladder, so I'm gonna look this time to see if there's a ladder as good karma for all my bad luck.
No, because
Um,
Illaun had to break it to get down, and
Oh,
everything
I mean a different ladder in the attic.
everything was levitated up. Remember?
All right. That's how you clean up shop. It's gonna be really useful in the kitchen later.
I tried to jump, but I got a 5, so
Oh,
It's
I'm hurting or I'm spooking
you
the
just
cat.
fall down.
you are hurting.
Oh my god, I just realized Poppy can levitate all this freaking glitter off of us. And just make it go away.
She
But
won't.
if you're 90% glitter, you'll float away too.
Oh no.
Why would she do that?
Lily, what'd you get? And Poppy, what'd you roll?
I rolled
Got an 8.
an 11 plus 1 because it's mischievous, right? So
Yeah.
12.
Sorry, what'd you get, Mango? 11, 8, 9?
8.
Lily, you also land on your butt. And Poppy, you finally get your levitate spell correctly, and you can lovely levitate down onto the floor without taking any damage.
I'm going to spin the whole time.
A
Whee!
shower of glitter,
Glitter,
There you go.
glitter is everywhere.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
love
no.
this. Oliver did bolt a little bit as 3 people landed on their butts. But he's
that's
following Cinna.
I'm trying to get Cinna to like just take him outside. We'll move on from there.
Cinna is running down the halls leading downstairs to go outside.
Cinna's got it, right?
Maybe I don't know if Cinna knows where Mama is because if we're Cinna knows where Mama is, right?
Yeah, all cats know each other.
Really?
That's totally how it works, right?
I mean, I'm happy to leave and assume Cinna's got this. We still have another kitten to find.
No, I'm good at this now. Casting Wisp.
I need. I mean, I don't want to sound like some other people we know, but I'm also getting hungry. Like we skipped lunch, brunch,
That's a 4.
11. Sorry.
Wow.
I hate these dice. I've
You need-
switched between 3 d8s and they've all fucked me.
I love that Poppy's like, I'm gonna focus on finding this last cat, and then Illaun's just like, you know what, I could really go for some food. And you're like, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
It does just
I'm
turn.
sorry, I shouldn't have talked about food where she can hear me.
Once again, your wisp turns into this orangey cream light and rushes off in the direction of the kitchen.
It looks so smooth and buttery and fluffy and like the perfect texture.
And it's like
Go
one
get
of
a
the,
snack.
it's like a jiggly cheesecake too, so it wiggles.
Got it. I didn't crack it all in the oven, and it's just like the perfect moussey top, and then we can get some whipped cream.
Poppy, kitten.
Huh? Oh,
Let's get a snack
cats!
first. We're clearly distracted.
Kitties, right?
Oh no.
Are you following Cinna and Oliver?
We might as well just follow Cinna and Oliver. Maybe Cinna can if all cats know each other, maybe he can tell us where the other kitten is. Is this how this works? I don't know cats.
As you are all following Cinna and hence Oliver, big orange tabby looming over everybody, you make it to the front door. Once again, you still see fur everywhere, claws, scratch marks. Maybe one of the kittens from earlier did use something as a litter box they shouldn't have.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
See,
that's
this
not
is
There's
your
why
some
my
fault.
nice long
animals-
grass for them.
This is why my animals are clockwork.
But you're gonna ignore that because no one wants to deal with that right now.
No, definitely.
Maybe if we don't mention it, they won't notice.
They'll notice
Well, there's a way it
eventually.
will go.
Yeah, but
We'll
not
find some other
now.
students to clean it up, right?
Not now. Like, Mr. Webb will take care of it. It's fine.
As you get closer to the front door, you begin to hear a loud, nasally snoring. And when you get to the front door, you see Cinna, you see Oliver, and you see the final kitten laying in front of the door to get outside. And he's orange and white, and you all know this one is Garth.
Garth!
Oh.
He is laying and purring around, sleeping. He's sleeping. Right.
Well, job done. How do you wake up a sleeping cat the size of a draft horse without getting...
Ooh, I know. And I'm gonna run over to and butt elevator.
He just rolls around, and Mingo knows what I'm talking about when I told him. He rolls around. He's like, oh, like this. And
Yeah.
Oh, does he do that thing where he's on his back?
He just
Yeah.
rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's not. He's still laying down though. He's just chilling.
Just like.
Do I know
We
that
need-
Garth really loves treats?
Yes.
I think Poppy was onto something when she said we should get some food. Maybe we can get some little treats for him or something to wake him up.
I mean, sure, the kitchen's nearby-ish, right? I'm bullshitting, I have
Can
no
we
idea
get
how
to the
large our
kitchen?
school is.
Yeah. Can we
Yeah,
get
it's
to the
near
kitchen
enough.
from where we're at?
I went to cast my new levitation spell and tried to put Senna on top of Garth, so that maybe like she will like play with him or a little bit or something and like. Boing,
Go
boing,
for it.
boing.
Go for it. Why not?
Wait, are you taking all of her support cat away?
It's fine.
There's a new support cat now.
That's a 9.
Cal, what happens to Cinna as Poppy tries to levitate her?
No!
Cinna is a little spooked at this, and no longer. It's kind of like you pick up a cat by the back of its neck, and it does. It sort of freezes. Well, even though it's a gentle pickup, but it doesn't realize what's happening, and everything freezes and it moves. But as it gently lands on, is it landing on Garth? Where were you putting it?
Garth, yeah.
Yeah.
Lands down there, and it's like, and down the hallway, it's gone. It does not know what picked it up, and it is running away.
Cinna yeets, screaming the entire time.
Oh.
Garth is still
I
snoring
think-
away.
I
Chilling.
completely understand Poppy's GPA all of a sudden.
I do my best.
Is Oliver
That's
still
okay.
around, or is he following Cinna?
Oliver, Garth is the chillest kitten out of all of them, so he's just kind of laying next to Garth now, purring.
Okay.
Oh, good. We've got 2 big cats we need to move now.
2 big
Big
orange
orange.
What kind of treats does Garth like?
Chicken.
I mean, I have some gerbils that sort of look like chicken. They're fast. They can
Those poor
run. They'll
gerbils.
make it. Look, they live what, 2 years?
Can we get some preemptive Fs in chat for the gerbils?
I mean,
2
Cal
years
has
is a
it
bit
right. I was
ambitious
kinda
when
I was
you're,
just gonna go like this and see if they follow.
Wow. Well then. Anyway.
I'm gonna help cast levitate on the gerbils.
Oh!
Please don't cast levitate on my gerbils. No, Poppy, why?
I rolled a 13.
You got levitate and gerbils.
Oh no.
So I can kind of puppet them up and out of the cat's reach.
Cal, what are your thoughts as this is all happening?
I'm just watching. I'm stunned, but I was stunned at the moment when the gerbils came out of the pockets. I'm thinking by the tails. I was like,
Oh no.
Okay, gerbils don't have tails.
gerbils don't have to. Okay, however, you're holding the gerbil.
Basically, you grab like their entire back skin.
Okay, the back, kind of like picking up the cat. Okay, but I was not expecting your beloved gerbils to become bait. You know, that's Lily's job.
I did.
So I was first, my eyes went wide with that, and then sort of sending them forward. Lily, or not Lily, Poppy's levitate spell. These things are now just completely being puppeted around,
Look,
and
they might be bait, but they're not things. Thank you.
Not doing little
he,
shakes.
he and a she, the two of them, plural,
Thank you.
are being.
Them.
They are being wisped around in laser pointer style, where I think it's kind of like a little gerbil roller coaster, an invisible roller coaster. It looks like
Like
they're
on a roller
they're going up,
coaster.
up and around, and the door happens to be open enough, and this movement catches the eyes of both of the kitty cats, and at a point they realize they're in different roller coaster cars because the gerbils, one is assigned to each cat. And
would Oliver, I know Garth is still sleeping, but would Oliver go for the gerbils, Seth?
He loves stuff that's moving. Yeah, he would chase after them. He likes to run.
So I'm gonna definitely say Garth is still sleeping, but Oliver is able to push past Garth and run after these gerbils.
Yeah, at least we have Oliver moving again after we lost Cinna. Okay, Poppy, gerbils to mama. Gerbils to mama.
Okay.
Faster! Don't let Oliver actually catch them.
Cast.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll again, or should
No.
is this the
You're
same
good.
spell? Right.
You're good.
Okay.
It's the same spell.
Yeah, I'm going to run after them as far as I possibly can, because I know Garth is probably in the way, and maybe clamber on top of Garth a little bit to try and continue casting the gerbils.
You can get the gerbils to mama. Louis and Finn do look at said gerbils as well as they get closer.
Up with the gerbils. Up, out of reach.
like super high.
Gerbils squeaking, and definitely the kittens try to jump up and grab them, but they are out
Just
of reach.
put the gerbils in a tree. They know how to climb.
I'm actually going to, if I can, I want to really concentrate on this. I want to try and get them back through that open second floor window, or the first floor window, sorry, that we started in the pottery class. And just get them back around over to Illaun.
I will say that you can do that with your successful roll.
Okay.
My babies.
See, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. It's okay. They're fine.
I mean, they're probably throwing up, but yes.
No, they're fine.
big eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, real big eyes, basically.
That's just glitter. It's not anything. It's just glitter.
Wasn't that fun?
It's terrified squeaking. Their hearts are going 1,000,000 miles a minute.
It was an adventure.
That's
why I didn't pick bunnies. Bunnies can die of a heart attack. Gerbils are sturdier.
Gerbils can fly. Everyone knows this.
They can now.
You have a nasally purring, sleeping Garth in front of you.
I mean, is this the point where we just get the rest of them to Garth?
If I'm on top of him still, I just want to sit and enjoy the rumbles.
He's got fluffy, soft fur.
Okay, I enjoy the rumbles and maybe just sprawl for a second.
Yeah, he's a little scrawnier than the other cats, but he's a good boy.
I take a cookie out and I eat it, and I'm just going to lay in him.
You can.
Now,
He
this
doesn't
could be
care.
counted as a success where we have located the 5th kitten. I'm watching Poppy climb up there, and I'm covered in, I'm hurting. You know, I fell on my face, I got pounced,
bruises.
I got mud, I got horse crap all over me, I fell through the roof, and I'm like, that looks so comfortable. I just want to climb up on this purring kitten, there's sun beating down on it, and just relax and think, this is success.
Isn't it soft?
Yep.
And I'm gonna hand Cal a cookie.
Thank you. Staring at the ceiling.
Hi, S'mores. She's down there, running around my legs.
You guys take a cat nap. I'm gonna head to the kitchen and see if I can find any leftovers.
Ask if the cheesecake is ready.
I'll check on the cheesecake for you too.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
You go to the kitchen. I believe you named one of them Martha, Poppy?
I did.
Martha and the rest of her staff are finally done cleaning, and it looks like they're beginning to prep dinner and dessert, finally.
I would like to offer my services to help cook.
Oh, hi, Lily.
Hi, Martha.
How are you? You're technically not supposed to be in here, but thank you for getting rid of the kitten earlier.
Oh, of course. We're trying to get the last of them out of here, and we just need something to use as a treat to, lure them away.
Oh, I see. Are you looking for anything specific? Which kitten is it?
It's for Garth.
Gotcha. The hungry one, the voracious one.
Yeah. Do we have any chicken or frog's legs or anything like that we can use to lure them away?
No frog's legs, but there is some chicken shredded for chicken salad tonight. If you want to take like a bowl full.
That should work. And Poppy wanted to know if cheesecake would still be on the menu for tonight.
Yes.
I mean, Poppy did work really hard to get a lot of these cats out of here.
Yes, the cheesecake is being made as we are doing it right now. Nayla is currently making the cheesecake.
Well, thank you, Nayla. And thank you, Martha. And I'll take the bowl of chicken and start heading back.
Easy enough. You have Cal and Poppy laying on top of Garth. I don't know where Illaun is.
Nearby, writing in her spellbook / lab journal and apologizing to the gerbil.
There's Louie.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's so good.
Pet the cat. Pet the cat.
Look at the
He
baby.
was crying at the door. I heard him, through my
too.
earbuds and through Mare's microphone.
I love him
hi,
so much.
S'mores.
Oh, two kitties.
Two kitties. You arrive in front of Garth with the others with a bowl of chicken.
Oliver's fucking in it, just so you know. Like, wherever he is now in the chicken.
Oliver has reappeared.
He actually heard me say the word chicken just now, and I heard him go, and he's headed over here. Hi, sweet boy.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord, he here.
I'm gonna wave the bowl in front of Garth's nose and then get ready to book it through the doorway.
Oh, as soon as they smell chicken, you are being chased by 2 orange tabbies. So make me a lovely check, please.
No, I can help. I'm gonna cast levitate on Lily. Oh wait, I'm not there. You're in the kitchen, right?
Oh no, she can.
No, this is back with the.
Okay, yeah, I'm casting levitate to help you.
Superman it.
14.
Nice.
I got it was a 9 before, but now it's a 10.
With y'all's, explain what happens. Is this a success on both accounts?
You first.
I imagine that basically, like, I wave the chicken in front of his nose, and he perks up a lot faster than I expected. And as I'm running, like, I'm sure he's gonna catch me, but when I kind of like duck down a little bit, I like close my eye for a second, and when I open them up again, I'm like 20 feet in the air.
That's how I see it.
I
It was
just
like
see two kitties hopping up.
as soon as he kind of like gets ready to pounce or go in, then like you're out of the way.
Garth's on his hind legs, like trying to bite up at me.
Oh my gosh, cause that chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear him, by the way? He stopped, of course.
No,
but he was
I don't.
meowing.
He's a good boy.
Of course.
Ollie.
No chicken today, Ollie.
He got excited.
As soon as you arrive back with Mama and all the other kittens and Professor Webb, you are caught by Ollie and Garth, who begin to scarf up this chicken. When you arrive, Professor Webb lets out a really relieved sigh. Oh, thank goodness. Now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with them. Maybe get them back to normal because someone, damn it, decided that this would be a great way to hand in their final project for the transmutation class.
Yes.
Who was it?
Terrible. Can we get their name?
Yeah, who was it?
Address,
Or just the spell they used?
Why? What do you plan on doing?
Nothing. I need to make sure I avoid such types of magic because I like my vermin small.
Don't give me that crap, Illaun.
Oh, come on. I want a giant capybara to ride on. Come on.
Capybaras don't live around here, and you know it.
I can fucking build one.
They are in trouble, and they will be in detention.
Ooh. So
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to need to possibly work together if you have any ideas on how to get these cats back to regular size. If you would like to assist me in casting some magic, or if you would like to practice your own magic and I can supervise, but regardless, they cannot stay this big. It will not be good for the local wildlife population.
Okay.
Yeah, deer had it rough before. I mean,
I'll help.
I wanted to go to detention because I know where it is, like the back of my hand. And on the way, I want to try and learn Reducio.
Well, detention's not in session right now, but they're gonna have a lot of detention.
Okay.
Illaun is gonna
It's not a
get
prison.
detention just so she's in detention with those people. I will have a giant capybara. I came to this school with one goal. Sorry.
If
I'm happy to assist with whatever spell the professor wants to cast. I don't think Fireball or Summon Monster 1 is going to be particularly useful. So I'll just
Same.
throw some mending energy at this broken bullshit.
all right, that's fair. Lily or Cal, would you like to make any suggestions or assist in any way?
I'll cast Lend Luck to whoever is casting, to assist whoever's casting the spell, give them a little boost of luck.
Energy that is imbued in Glimma spell, I'm going to use that energy as an assistance so that the professor can get like a +1, get an advantage, and the poof of magic will have glitter in it.
Beautiful. So we're gonna use the basically the spell circle magic to assist the professor. So
Do I need to have anything specifically useful to help? Or
No.
can I just, like, good vibes?
you can do good vibe magic.
Okay, cool.
So what
You can do
everyone
good
is
vibe
going to
magic.
do is everybody is going to roll, and if you succeed, the professor will get an additional advantage on their roll.
Lily seems to have gotten her Lend Luck figured out because I got 2 8s on the die.
Nice.
Dang.
So that has leveled up.
And I got a 12, so it's a partial.
Yep.
11.
That's
So
3
partial.
successes.
Look, let's be perfectly honest. Deep down inside, Illaun does not want to be helping,
That's fair.
and my dice are reflecting this. I have a 3. They know how I really feel.
Your magic completely fizzles.
I'm sorry, I tried so hard.
Yeah.
I don't
reduce
think you
down.
did.
I just, it's been such a day, you know? It's so hard.
You are with the Professor Webb. Cal gave us a little description of their Glimma giving assistance, but what does it look like when Lily and Poppy assist the professor?
I imagine for Lily, the good luck that he gets is probably something in the form of whenever he's speaking the incantation, anytime he would like stumble over his words, it actually ends up being the correct one. Like maybe he misremembered something in his mind, but whenever he went to go say it, his like tongue caught on his teeth or something, and he ended up actually saying the correct words.
And Poppy?
There are, whatever the spell is, there is now a ring of little, like, what are they called? Little, like, patronuses, but they're all of the kittens bouncing around the summoning circle, following the mama cat.
That's adorable. With all of y'all's assistance except Illaun, who maybe is pretending to help at least, but not actually helping. Professor Webb says his incantation with all of y'all's help, and Mama, S'mores, Garth, Louie, Oliver, and Finn slowly begin to shrink back down to normal size. There are 5 exhausted kittens and a very exhausted mama now in front of all y'all. Easily pick upable.
I pick up Finn because he loves to be held, and I'm just going to like hold him for a little bit.
Oh, massive purring.
Good boy. Where are you, actually? Finn?
Illaun. Do we want to fast forward a little bit and see if you can get in trouble to find this person?
Yes. Yes.
What do you do to get in trouble to get detention?
Right, so it's super hard to get into trouble in this school because it's so poorly run. So we're gonna have to go big. So I don't know if there's like, I know you're the head witch technically, but like the NPC head witch who has like a head witchy office. I'm assuming there's something like morning announcements. So I'm gonna go into her office, take over the morning announcements, and just spill every last bit of gossip and dirty secret I can possibly think of I've picked up of anyone in this school.
Whether it's true or not.
Yeah, exactly. Half of it's probably made up or from some telenovela I watched 5 years ago, but I'm just putting different names to it. So I'm just gonna keep reading out like fan fiction of this school on the morning announcement until someone's finally had enough and comes to deal with me.
The head witch, also named Mare because I don't want to think of anything right now. You get in trouble.
And Borthy's already taken, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Borthy's already taken. And you do get detention.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You get 2 weeks worth of detention because of all the
woe
nasty
is me.
secrets.
Whoa.
Oh my god,
me.
hi Illaun!
Oh hi!
Hi!
You and Poppy are now in detention. Poppy it's a normal
Poppy's just
occurrence.
always in detention.
That's
Yes,
Biz Ed, right?
correct.
That's the E.
She
Correct.
probably
No.
thinks it's home. No, she thinks
No,
it's
no, no.
homeroom.
No, I'm
This
in
is-
detention because I may have one brain cell, but I do use it to play pranks. So I am constantly in detention because I'm being a shithead.
Probably fessed up about the trophy room, and I turned myself in. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Like, we're not giving you detention. We didn't even know we had a trophy room.
It doesn't take too long to realize who was the one who transmogrified Mama and her kittens, and it is a student by the name of Delm.
Hello, Del.
Hey, Illaun.
So,
What's up?
about your senior thesis project, transmog, fancy thingamajig.
Wasn't it cool?
It totally was. Teach me everything. I need it.
You got it. When we're out of detention.
Perf.
It's a date. Cool. Let's do it.
Poppy is in detention and still making things levitate.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna take the gerbil she's levitating and put it back in my pocket.
Perfect. And Lily and Cal, what do the two of you do while your friends Illaun and Poppy are in detention? Because Lily, you're not getting detention. Let's be real here.
I would probably go down to the kitchen and help cook if they would allow me, because I do like cooking, and I did promise Poppy some cheesecake, or pumpkin cheesecake.
You can assist. They originally were going to push you out, but it's been a long day. It's been a long
Just let me
week.
handle the cheesecake. You guys don't even need to worry about it.
Long day.
As
Oh
long as
no, are
can't
you
miss
gonna
us.
ruin Poppy's cheesecake? Oh no!
No, absolutely
Oh
not.
no!
And Cal.
I think I mentioned my father was a janitor. I'm looking at the big mess that I have made of glitter, and I'll learn a new spell. Little portal would appear, and I start moving my hand, and glitter starts being sucked up little bit by little bit, and I clean up as much as I can out of that sort of guilt that has sort of been embedded upon me over my years. Everything except for the large cat dookie that we came across. I avoid that area completely, and I'm just focused on the glitter. Yeah.
I say you can learn this spell with enough practice that you can clean up your glitter bombs. And I think that's where we're going to end it, a couple minutes early. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for a lovely game of Witches and Spellcraft. As a reminder, this game was written and created by Margaret Crone, and I'm putting the command in chat right now if you're interested in checking it out on DriveThruRPG or Margaret Crone on Twitter. It's really cute, really fun, super simple, easy to learn, and very collaborative. But yes, hi, let's do sign-offs. Would anyone like to start first? You know what? I'll just choose. Cal, you go first. Have you done sign-offs before? Or do we want to have someone else go first?
Go for someone else.
Okay, cool.
I can do it. I just had to pull up the dates of shit I'm running.
I'll do it
Perfect.
first then.
Well, that's a good idea.
While you pulling that up. Hi, I'm Mango. I'm at Floor Soothsayer on Twitter. I don't post anything besides my drawings and talking about how good my kitties are. If you want to follow our cats, we're at 3 Regal Cats. I also was part of the mod team for a zine that released for the Golden Sun game series. It's got a lot of cool art. There's some recipes, some fan fiction, stuff like that. So a little bit of something for everybody if you like the games or if you just want to see some cool artists. So that's at Zine Golden on Twitter. Definitely go check it out if you like it.
Did y'all get your dates
I did.
up?
My name is Anniek. You can find me on Twitter at Anniekster. It's mainly retweeting political bullshit, art, stuff about RPGs, and stuff I paint. I also take commissions in watercolors. Currently commissions closed, but I'm nearing the end of my commission list, so hopefully soon things will come up again. I am running 2 Still Enough games on Eva Sarage channel on the 12th and the 15th of December with melancholy, seance-y, ghost, horror mystery. Mainly melancholy mystery, lots of crying if we do it right.
It's fun.
It's really fun. It's this cute little indie RPG. It's really I may be the facilitator, but I barely do anything. My players come up with everything. So if you like collaborative RPG, it's really all the players, and it's really, really fun to run. I'm also running another 10 Candles game on Eva Sarage's channel on the 24th of January, because why not overbook myself 2 months in advance? I have a really good group of players that we'll be announcing soon. Very excited about that one as well. That one tends to be a little more horror-y.
So
because
fun.
Okay, basically everybody dies. We just figure out the road to their demise, and it's beautiful. And then I'm a player in a game on Eva Sarage's channel in January, the 30th or the 31st. We haven't picked it yet. But I get to run around and be terrified because Eva's gonna run me through a science fiction horror RPG. Let's see if I make it to the end. Probably not. I always make really bad choices in games. And every Wednesday I'm on Open for Adventure, where I DM D&D 5th edition Uncaged. 2 more sessions until the season end, and we extended it, so we're gonna come back next year as well. Time zones 1 p.m. EST?
Yes.
My 7 o'clock. 1 p.m. EST. So yeah, if you want more, it's available. Thank you.
Seth or Jay?
Mine's short and sweet because I don't exist very many places on the net. I'm a Theoretical J on Twitter, but I'm not streaming very often, and I appreciated the opportunity to be here today.
Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad we got to run the game. Seth?
Hi. Okay. I am Seth. I am KillXJill on Twitter as well as Twitch. I am going to be in Numenera tonight with Mare here at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, which is the only time zone that matters. GM'd by Axolotl Cure on Open for Adventures Twitch channel. In addition, next Saturday, on December 12th at 2 p.m. Central, you can find me at Eva Sarate's channel playing a game of Still Nacht, GM'd by the lovely Anniek, who we have here with us. So a couple of things coming up there. In addition, I am going to be doing a charity stream that still has a pending announcement on my Twitch channel. Again, it's KillXJill. I will be announcing with more information very soon on my Twitter, which is the same handle. Super excited to be a part of that, but stay tuned for more info.
Once again, just like yesterday, we all forgot to do our favorite parts. Do we want to quickly go around and do favorite parts before I go?
How am I supposed to pick one?
I know, right? Don't all go at once.
Okay, fine.
I think
I like.
it's so hard with so many good things.
I think that my favorite that sticks out in my mind is just the general, the trophy room in general. Us all ripping on it and being like, "Why is this here?
Beautiful.
What did we win for?" That was hysterical and really funny because I feel like we all kind of got to dogpile on how garbage the school is. So I enjoyed that.
Trash talking at school. I think my favorite part was just the complete accumulation of glitter throughout the entire night. Like just, oh yeah, first teleportation. Oh yeah, there's glitter everywhere. Oh, but it gets worse because we're gonna have glitter every time.
It's
and
just like we're
continued
hip deep in
reliance on
glitter by the end.
Yes.
Yeah, our continued reliance on like, oh yeah, Cal will take us there, no problem. Like, nope, sometimes it just turns into glitter.
It might be a little selfish because it was one of my own choices, but I thoroughly enjoyed making us all fall through the roof.
You took mine.
Scared me. I was like, can we die in this game?
You don't have hit points. If you don't have hit points, you can't die. That's how it works.
That's how logic works,
No,
right?
we should have just jumped right off the roof. It wouldn't have
Yeah,
been a
there's no
problem.
fall damage in this game.
There's no fall damage. Yeah.
And Jay.
I love how that all throughout the game it was such a small little part, and there is a thing in the instructions saying, "Who are you concerned about?" And I had written down, right at the beginning, I'm concerned about Poppy because she eats so much cake. And then throughout the entire time, that wisp is like magnet attracted to the cheesecake over and over and over. And I was really concerned.
Can you blame me?
And finally, last but not least, I am Mare. You can find me on Twitter at Archmage of Dice. I will also be joining Seth tonight in the Numenera game run by Axolotl Cure on Open for Adventure, which starts at 8:30 Eastern time. And tomorrow I will be playing Golden Sun, a lovely TTRPG that will bring back nostalgia with my lovely husband, Mango, right there at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we're going to just make funny voices of all the characters as we play through the game.
And quick correction, it's a JRPG, not a TTRPG.
JRPG.
Yet.
Yeah, let's make a Golden Sun TTRPG. It's fine.
Let's do it.
Just rip off Ryutama.
We could.
It's a TTRPG based on a GRPG.
But we are and I'm also in the process of setting up a couple games on my channel again. So stay tuned.
Where's my eyes emoji thing?
My favorite part was also falling through the roof, but also I liked pouncing on Cal with Louie and just also throwing everybody's cats in here. I was like, this is gonna be great.
I knew Garth was gonna be in it eventually, and that was very cute.
It was super
same.
cute.
That was a cute addition.
But once again, everyone, thank you very much. I'm going to put in the chat one last time, which is if you're interested in checking out this TTRPG by Margaret Crone. And we'll see you tomorrow on this channel while we play Golden Sun. Everyone, have a lovely day.
Or night.
Or
Depending
night,
on your time zone.
depending on
Or
time
night.
zones.
Or night.
Good night,
Have a
good
lovely
day,
time.
everybody.
All right.